Am I the asshole guesser? Once again. So there's a daily and then there's quick play. So do the daily one. Am I the asshole for asking a woman to move when she sat next to me on the bus despite there being multiple open seats? From okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. So I was out with some friends and our town has a local bus that just goes around town. 11 is its last route. I figured I'd take the bus because I don't like driving at night. Well, okay, I thought he was gonna say he was drinking. And it was coming at a good time. I get on and it's empty. I take a random seat in the middle and put on my earbuds. A woman comes in and sits down directly next to me, despite numerous open seats with no one else next to them. I take out an earbud and say, yes? Someone sarcastically. She says, what? And I say, was there a problem with all the open seats? And she says, no. And then I say, how about you take one then? Take one then. She huffs and gets up and moves. I get home and call a friend who's on a work trip, and it was morning where he is. And I tell him. He says it was rude that it's only a 15-minute trip and I shouldn't have said anything. I don't know. I mean, the sarcasticness of it maybe is a bit like not necessary. That's heavy. Do you think this is heavy? The thing, like, I've heard of like women that get on the bus and a creepy guy will sit next to them. By creepy I mean, you know, he just sits next to them and he doesn't have to. And I feel that's really predatory. So I don't know, like, if the reverse is like necessarily as bad, but I don't know. I'm gonna say not the asshole. It's strange on their part, yeah, because maybe it feels safer for her. I don't know who this is, a man or woman writing this. Maybe it just felt safer to be on the bus alone with someone that you kind of trust. I don't know. I'm gonna say not the asshole. Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, verdict was you're the asshole, and there's more not the asshole. Which one is it, Reddit? Which one is it, game? Incorrect. Who voted this? I don't get it. Okay, I didn't even check the Reddit. I wanted to see what people were saying. Okay. Am I the asshole for re-wearing underwear that my ex purchased for me? No. What? A simple one. I was cleaning out some boxes of myself for my parents from home. My parents' home last week, and amongst my clothing, found a bag filled with very expensive agent provocateur lingerie. Lingerie? What am I fucking saying? My ex was a big fan of seeing me in these, so bought me many sets. I don't really wear expensive lingerie these days. I usually go braless, but decided to take them home with me to surprise my current boyfriend. I thought he would appreciate the novelty. After he got over the shock and, of course, the inevitable happening, he asked me if I had spent all our savings on lingerie worth £1,000. But he was really angry to find out that my ex bought it to me and asked me to get rid of it. He wants it gone. It's a little bit weird, man. It's a little bit weird to wear your ex's lingerie. Do you find me sexy in this stuff my ex bought me? I don't know. I think it's a bit like a mood killer. Like, it would be the same with like a sex toy. I don't know. It's not that bad, but I can understand the turn off aspect of it. I'll do it. And it tells me the verdict was NTA, and then it hits me with that there was much more you're the asshole. I don't get it. This game is fucking with me. Why does the verdict not match the most voted option? Oh, in r/am I the asshole, the top voted comment after 18 hours is chosen as the official verdict. Really? So am I still wrong? Wait, what did I say? Did I say NTA? Oh, well, I think NAH is more the better option, but I mean, I can't choose that. Okay, so I was right that most people said you're the asshole, but I can see NAH. Like, you're allowed. I mean, if it's expensive, like, it's not like it doesn't have attachment anymore. Like, I understand it. It's not that weird, but I understand if someone can be put off about it. Okay, next one. Am I the asshole for asking long-lost relatives to change their name? The title sounds bad, but hear me out. I will. My family's the last surviving line from a genocide. Whoa. We have a very unique last name and everyone else with the name was killed. Recently, my cousin found another person with her name online. We tracked them back and found a man with the same name as my great-grandfather. Turns out to be my great-grandfather's illegitimate son, my god. I reached out and started talking to him, and it turns out that his mother gave him the name as a big fuck you to my great-grandfather because he didn't stick around with her. This guy is near death, but obviously he passed his name on to another line that isn't ours and has the name only to spite my great-grandfather. This is an affront to the amazing legacy my great-grandfather left behind. As this man's son, my great-grandfather's grandson, this is a lot of... To think about changing the name because of what it stood for. Yeah, you're upset and won't speak to me. This is weird. Is this weird? This feels a bit weird to me. Like to care. Can you change your identity because I want you to? Like, to be honest, I feel this is all like traditional, very like made up worth. You know, I think this is weird. I think you're the asshole for that. Yeah. In what world would this be fine? I kind of want to see what the comments are. It's his name as legitimate as it's yours. This isn't Westeros. I don't even know what that means. Someone praying at the fact you abandoned this child with a legacy. See results. Well, we were all right, okay? This is all bullshit. Hey zombie, welcome. We're doing Am I the Asshole Guesser. We read a story and we have to guess if this person's an asshole. Uptime, we've been live for 5.5 hours almost. Will I be the asshole for telling my dad that I'm not a housewife? Probably not. I live with my dad. She's 17. A few years ago, I took up cooking, and since then I've gotten fairly good at it. Recently, though, it's become more of a hassle than something I enjoy. About 2 years ago, he stopped cooking entirely. So in addition to schoolwork and sports, as well as maintaining my social life, I was responsible for dinner every night. Oh, that's shitty, man. Let your kids be kids. I hate cooking, but man, like it's not up to your kid to have to fucking keep house. Like I don't know. Since the stay-at-home order began, I've been cooking exclusively. Now, in addition, I've been scolded for not doing the dishes or cleaning the kitchen. When I ask him to cook dinner, he throws a fit and says like he cannot cook and that I'm ungrateful and lazy. I'm doing school online, which is challenging in itself, and I'm fed up with being treated like a housewife. Of course not. Jesus, no, you're not the asshole. What world? What world? Like she's 17, like cooking every night on top of like school and like, you know, let your kid like, you know, try to meet people. Like socializing as an adult's already hard enough. Like let her make friends while she's still young, you know. Definitely going back, but I want to say I love the videos as always. Gonna see what the stream's already picked up. Sounds good. Well, see you later then. Enjoy the beginning of the stream. It was, I'll say, the games were okay. Just so you know what to expect. It was all right. Much love to you. All right, next one. Am I the asshole for not wanting my wife's single friend to come over with his kids when I'm not home? Oh. My wife is a single friend and they text all the time. They are close friends. He most likely talks to her about his dates and other related things. He has 2 kids and the kids like to play with her kids, so we arranged to have playdates during dinner time. They usually stay for a couple of hours. During the playdates, my wife, myself, and her friend have a few drinks and hang out while the kids run around. I'm working late tomorrow night and won't be home till after 8. My wife still wants to have the playdate. However, I'm not comfortable with it and I don't think it's appropriate. That seems just like jealousy to me. It just seems like you're a bit jealous. Like you're not comfortable. Why? The kids are coming over. Like what? They're gonna fuck while the kids are playing. Like that's weird. I don't know. Yeah, this feels a bit assholey to me. Like, say what you mean. Like, what do you think is not appropriate? Yeah. What's the comments? I want to see if he responds to them. Yeah, no reason to distrust either of them, then you ought to trust them both. If you have no reason to, yeah. You didn't read the comments and find the damning evidence. He has to be wary of her intentions. Sometimes she plays with her hair when she talks to the friend. There's no way he actually said that. What did he say? Sometimes, wait. No, that didn't. If you don't trust your wife, there's something that the two of you need to work through, but don't take that out on your kids. And also, has your wife done anything to make you think you can't trust her? If this were a single parent friend of yours who was a woman, would you care? Or is it just you want to chaperone your wife? Sometimes plays with her hair when talking to him. Come on. Show me. No, what was the other one? God damn it, whatever. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's weird. Am I the asshole for not babysitting so my ex-wife can mess around with other guys? Okay, well, let's read the edit after. Wait, I realized I said the fact that I said babysitting in the title before anyone says it. I'm not babysitting my own kid. It's parenting, I know. I didn't know an alternative word to convey, take over the parenting duty. Well, like watching my kids, I don't know. My ex-wife cheated on me throughout our marriage and only found out 4 years in. I guess I was one of her suitors when we got married. She didn't split ties with any of them. We have a 3-year-old daughter who was mine as determined by paternity testing. She has custody as she's more well off, family, trust, etc. I'm surprised that she's custody considering she cheated on him like a billion times. We're still at least somewhat amicable with each other. Wow, surprising. I wouldn't be. I have my girl every weekend, starting on Saturday at noon and ending Monday at 8 a.m. So when I drop her off at daycare, sometimes I'm asked to take her over Friday afternoons though. I learned this uptick is in Fridays due to my ex-wife trying to date. Maybe that's all for refusing Fridays because it puts a damper on her plans. She goes on dates almost every Friday now. She has Saturday and Sunday to muck around and do whatever she wants. I don't want to facilitate her Well, it feels like a bit like you're just being what is it called? Hey Power, welcome back. What's it feel like? You're just being petty. Not petty, it's like I forgot the word for it. Was he not asshole for this one? Really? I think the point to me is like, if the reasoning was it's her turn to do the custody, like she has custody of the kid, I took her for the week, like for this amount of time, right? And like this was the agreed upon time, and I mean this is like, you know, I disagree with it, like I want to have my Friday, whatever. But the fact that he like, I don't want her to go dating, so no, I'm not gonna keep my own kid. That's just kind of weird to me, man. I don't know. Like, why is that his business? That what she does? They're not together anymore. Like she was doing this when you were together too, you know? I think the reasoning, like she says, am I the asshole for refusing Fridays because it puts a damper on her plans? Like, I'm doing this specifically to fuck with her plans. Would you be happy to have your child a bit more? Well, I don't know, man. Having a kid it's not like the easiest thing. So I can understand if you're agreed on like a specific custody, then if she keeps being like, no, can you keep her Friday? I have plans. Like, it's like, well, fuck you. Like, this was the agreed upon dates, right? But the fact that he instead says, am I the asshole for just wanting to fuck with her plans? It's just weird. I'm gonna say you're the asshole. Okay. Do people agree with me on this here? Want to spend time with your daughter on Friday and take her? If not, then don't. You have no say in what your ex does with their time. Exactly. Like, it's so weird, man. You're just like, I don't want to have a good time. Just odd. You can understand, like, you know, you that's the custody. That's how it is, and you can take her some days that don't. But like, why make it about her? Like, it's his ex. Maybe I also telling my parents that the reason I don't want to have children is because I don't want to continue the cycle of bad parenting / mental illness / toxicity that runs in my family. Damn. Well, I mean, if they're toxic parents, I'm sure they took it very well. Me in my 20s, and my parents' favorite thing is to do continually is to ask me when I plan to get married and make them grandparents. Today, for the millionth time this week, my mom, that I have a horrible relationship with, made a joke about how much she's gonna spoil my kids when I have them, and I straight up told her I'm never gonna have kids because I wouldn't be able to be a good parent because I've never experienced good parenting, and instead I would just continue the cycle of horrible parenting that's been going on for generations. She has a toxic relationship with her own mom and complains about it to me all the time. Produce mentally ill children that will grow up to resent me. You're the asshole in the way you did it. Like, you might be right, but she didn't ask, like, why. She was like, I can't wait to spoil your kids when you have them. I'm never gonna have them because you're a shit parent. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a bit out of nowhere. Wow, people were saying not the asshole to that. That's pretty crazy. And trust me, like, good for you. You know, I don't know the situation, but wow, people are really adamant that it's not the asshole thing. I mean, I don't know their history. Obviously, it's like if clearly they have a history of it. I just don't see this being the way to deal with a narcissist, toxic like parent. You know what I mean? Yeah, Alex, I'm good. How are you? Maybe she'll stop asking now. Definitely. But I don't know. I just feel like that's not the way to do it. Is it an asshole thing though? Like, let me think back. Like, it just feels like a no-win situation here. Like, sure, whatever. I don't care enough. This just feels like the bad move. But if it works, it works, you know. I just feel like it just came out of nowhere. Thanks for pointing out that according to the Bible, Jesus and I actually don't share a birthday. I don't care. I was texting with my girlfriend last night. She got home from her friend's house for her birthday gathering. She really didn't want to go, but I encouraged her to be there for her friend. During the course of the conversation, I mentioned how my 35th birthday, December 25th, kind of got glossed over this year. And the only people that even bothered so much as to get me a card was the one friend and my Reddit Secret Santa. My friend group doesn't make a big deal of birthdays, but usually we get together and buy the birthday person's dinner. Girlfriend, how did this even come up? Girlfriend started saying how we should just move my birthday to some other time of the year, like February. I responded, the funny part to me is how the Bible is pretty clear that that's not Jesus' birthday. But back in the Middle Ages, they wanted to stop the pagans. They made it the same day as pagan holiday to take away their special day. Shopper told me to fuck off. What? Some people think I'm suggesting Christmas should be moved. Seriously, fuck off. I don't care about this. Like, I'm not a birthday person at all. Wham, people don't care about my birthday. Like, at the same time, yes, but also it's Christmas, man. People go to their family. No offense, but you need to understand that. Of course, you should make an effort, like, oh, let's celebrate it like another week or something. But I'm not a guy that really remembers birthdays much. Like, it's I feel like if you want a good birthday celebration, you should take part into organizing it and stuff. I don't know. I just feel like this is very childish. I don't know. You're an asshole. Really? My bad. She was an asshole to the state that she was going to tell me fuck off. But this whole thing is just so silly. I don't know. I just think it's silly. Yeah, it was shitty of her to say that. Okay, I'll agree. She was. Why would she say this is ridiculous? By the way, this is ridiculous. I'm just saying this whole thing is dumb, and I don't care. Okay, this is what I'm. Anyways, man, this was telling my roommate to learn how to piss. I have a roommate who constantly gets pissed in her toilet seat. I don't even know how it happens, and it's absolutely disgusting. I came home from work yesterday and lifted the toilet seat to deploy my hose. Okay, why would you say that? And there was dark yellow piss dried all around the rim of the toilet bowl. This has been a recurring issue, and I've asked her repeatedly just at least check when she's done to clean up herself. She says that's gross and I should just leave it alone since it's biological waste. And neither of us should be touching it. Ew! I got mad and told her that if she can't even have the decency to clean it up, she either needs to learn how to piss properly or start going out in the backyard with my dog. Whoa! Did I take it too far? I don't think so, man. If you refuse to clean up after yourself, it's pretty crazy. I don't really have a good idea of when I'm being an asshole because I have a ton of anxiety that makes me feel like I'm an asshole for asking me for a glass of water. I don't think you are. Was this a bit far? A little bit. I don't know the roommate's like dynamic, but also refusing to clean up after your own piss. Like, come on, clean your piss, dude. Reddit Secret Santa is crazy. I don't even know what that is. That's so silly. The only people that gave me a birthday card was my Reddit Secret Santa. I'm mad at the asshole for not going to a party that I wasn't personally invited to. So my friend had a party last night and I didn't go. He called me this morning asking me if everything was okay. I said, yeah. He asked me why I didn't go to the party. It's only because he didn't invite me. He says he's talked about the party for weeks in front of me and I knew I was invited. I told him that he personally texted others about it and asked them if they could help set up and bring stuff. He didn't reach out to me personally, invite me, or ask me to help in any way, so I figured I wasn't invited. He told me he feels like I'm being childish about the whole thing. Our other friends agree with him and say I'm being vain and insane and an asshole for making this about me. I don't know. I don't know, man. This is a. I don't know their dynamic. Like, to me, if I'm literally talking to my friends and like, this party's gonna be really fun, like, of course I'm inviting everyone. The fuck? You know? But also, I'm on the anxiety side of like, do they even want me there? I feel that it could be a not asshole thing, like no assholes here type thing. But also it feels like you're personally just, but I don't know, this person could just miss social cues. I don't think there's assholes here. Really? You're the asshole? What? Why? What is the reasoning? I was gonna say no assholes here. This is what I said, but after this clarification from you, you're the asshole. You knew you were invited, but because someone didn't beg you to come, you decided to make a statement. Oh, that's a big assumption, isn't it? Who knows? I mean, more friends will decide to do the same thing as this if they see you being an ass about it. I don't know. Okay. You didn't mistakenly think you were invited. You were just being a petulant because you had been given an explicit invite. Yeah, okay, the people you mentioned as having gotten texts about it weren't even apparently given invitations. They were being asked to bring stuff / help out. Okay, fair enough. It just sounds like a misunderstanding that people make a big deal for no reason. Yeah, it's hard to know if you weren't there, and also like this is from their perspective, like. If you're a friend group and one person's organizing something for the group, everyone in that group is invited. Christ, I have some people who just never had friends. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't think he's an asshole unless he actually was like being a little bitch about it. You know what I mean? Some people saying they do the same thing because I understand that side of the coin as well. They feel like, oh, maybe like I'm not invited. Because it could have so been done like in a way that's like, I'm not trying to make you feel bad for not having come. I just didn't think I was invited. But I don't know. I don't think there's an asshole thing unless deep down it was like a, well, you didn't personally invite me, so I'm not gonna go. Like, I don't know. It's hard to tell. You two plan on playing Dietary to 80/20? Absolutely. We got a package that arrived too, like a care package from the devs. Very exciting. We had to see what's in there. Might this will getting my girlfriend a gym membership for her birthday. Absolutely. There's no fucking way this isn't like, yeah, what the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing? How are people saying no assholes here? Let's read it. My girlfriend has put on some weight over the winter. It's at least 30 pounds, probably more. She's always mentioning it and talks about she needs to join a gym. So on her birthday, I got her a year at Gold's Gym. Bro, for her birthday? Why her birthday? Like, do something actually meaningful. Oh my god, man. It didn't go over well. She said it's an insult. She knows that she's gained weight and doesn't need me to tell her about it. I've been extremely careful not to mention her weight gain. I wasn't trying to tell her she's fat. I got it for her because she's been said multiple times that she really needs to join a gym. Oh man, read the room, buddy. Read the room. Jeez Louise. Come on, man. This is a classic. You can't be this dense. You never give someone a gym membership. It's like someone gifting you like soap to tell you stink. You know, like. What's next to you? What's next to your vacuum cleaner and a set of pots and pans? That's funny, man. Get her an actual birthday present. Exactly. It's like a vacuum cleaner, but with bonus implications. No assholes here? I disagree. I mean, I don't think it came from a malicious place, but it's like, buddy, I think maybe he's like, what, 19 or something, and he's like a bit stupid. But in what world, like, a gift shouldn't be this. Like, oh, jeez Louise. Okay. Am I the asshole for exposing my mom as the obnoxious yawner? My mother's unable, this seems such like a non-issue, is unable to yawn like a normal person. When she yawns, she has to make a huge show out of it, completely exaggerating by moaning or going like us, so we're like, like, you know, something like that. She sounds like a dying whale when she yawns. It makes my blood boil. In addition to that, her apartment walls are super thin. I'm sure the neighbors hear it as well. I've told her multiple times to tone it down, but she just says that it feels way too satisfying. Well, this morning I was chatting with one of our neighbors. She mentioned noisy yawning that occurs every evening. I informed them that it was my mom. Must have told the neighbors because I was just bombarded with a bunch of angry texts from my mom saying that I've completely embarrassed her. That a neighbor's children were making the whale noise at her when she got home. She can't believe her own daughter would do such a malicious thing. I don't know, like it's not a big deal. It's just a yawn on one end. But it's just, I don't think the daughter was like, what, supposed to lie? Like, I don't know, like if, oh, what's that person that yawns loudly? It's like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't think you should, I wouldn't lie to someone. I don't know. How can you be both embarrassed and yawn obnoxiously loud? Yeah, they have a good point there. You can't have your cake and eat it too. If someone's tone it down, it's probably because it's loud as fuck. Yeah, I don't think it's malicious, but yeah, I don't, yeah. I mean, I feel bad for the kids making fun of her and stuff. You know, I feel like it's gone too far. It should have stayed within the apartment, but I mean, if she's yawning so much that this many people heard it. This is a tough, like, just binary of like, you're an asshole versus you're not the asshole. I don't think that. Okay. Wow, it's overwhelmingly not the asshole. You mentioned in a casual conversation you couldn't have expected anything bad to come out of it. If she's being loud and dramatic about yawning, she's bound to expect people to hear. Yeah, it's such a fucked up consequence. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's a good point. If she's embarrassed by other people, like what you said, like, how dare you be embarrassed? Let's do some more. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my 5-year-old neighbor come over to my house? I live with my parents and we have a 5-year-old neighbor. Let's call him Derek. Me and Derek have grown a strong bond and sometimes invite him over to play Transformers and such. But lately, all he wants to do is watch TV and eat all of my snacks. I played outside with him, but he just begs to go inside my house and comes knocking every 8 a.m. to ask if he can come inside. I almost always refuse, saying that I can't because my parents are asleep, something like that. But he always says, but my dad said I can come to your house. Oh my god, dude, just babysit your own kids. He just begs and begs, sometimes starts crying. I usually let him in after that, but yesterday I tell him no, I tell no that he can't come in sternly and say that it was super early and he can't just demand to come in. He leaves crying. I haven't seen him in a while. No, of course not. The fuck? The fuck does he think? Hey, healer. Wow, unusual healer. It's this muhashi.com/am I the asshole guesser. AITA Guesser. You must try it. Well, you can do it here with us. Am I this for wanting my female friend to cover up? Oh, this could be like spicy, but no, like it could be, you know, a person that's just like kind of sexist. Hey guys, I have a female friend who spends a lot of time at my house, like almost every day. She eats here every day. Well, it's your place. You get to choose, honestly. The thing is, I don't live here alone. It's a company house. On the weekends, we have a lunch together. Anyway, she has gone natural full out to not using medics with chemicals, to just using natural products. I should say to stop shaving her armpits. I find absolutely gross, no offense. It's gone to the point I hate looking at it, but it's not my body, so I can't make anyone do anything they don't want. They will be having lunch with some family. The thing is, she likes to use shirts with no sleeves. You want to cover? No. Kick her out? What do you mean kick her out? Just for having armpit hair? What do you mean kick her out? I thought it was going to be about nipples, man. The thing is, she likes to use shirts with no sleeves. I asked her if she could maybe put a t-shirt on or something that covers up her armpits, in which she told me she will not because natural hair is not disgusting. So guys, who's the asshole here? Honestly, you, dude. That's so weird to ask. What, just because someone has armpit hair? I thought it was going to be like a nipple thing. And even then, you'd be kind of an asshole. Unless it's like really bad, but it's like, you know, big fucking like low cut shirt or something. Like, no, you're an asshole for that. The hell? I want to see what we're saying about this. It's armpit hair just because it's in a woman's body that doesn't make it disgusting. Like they probably wouldn't say this to a guy in a fucking wife beater. No, if she can wear a t-shirt, what are you saying? That's just a weird thing to... Yeah, that's weird. If she can wear t-shirt, choose not to, that's being an asshole? How? She's allowed to wear no sleeve shirts. Just because she has armpit hair? That's a weird thing to say that she's an asshole about. My girlfriend is really upset with me today. For whatever reason yesterday, I just couldn't fall asleep. I was tossing and turning, trying to get comfortable, but I just wasn't tired. At 2 a.m., she told me that I needed to go to sleep on the couch because she needed to work at 7:30 and I was keeping her awake. I told her I didn't want to sleep on the couch and eventually passed out at around 2:30 a.m. We both woke up at 6:30 since I usually drive her to work, and she was really tired. I was not. She told me what I did last night wasn't cool and I needed to be more respectful of her sleep. That's a tough one. I mean, I feel like couples like die on this hill that they have to sleep in the same bed, and you don't need to. Like, it's your home and you're a guest. Yeah, but that's like if you come in my home and you're bald and I'm like, you need to put this hat on. This is disgusting. Like, it's just a weird thing to... That's not cool. You don't get to just make up rules in your house like that are really disrespectful. And maybe you think about women having like body hair is odd, but that's normal. That's where it grows. You can be an asshole in your own home. You know, both are disrespecting. I'll just disagree. So you think basically that if someone asks you something in their home and you disagree, you're disrespecting them. Fair enough. I disagree though. I disagree with you. But that's okay. We don't have to agree on everything. So if you find compromise, that's that's not a bad way to look at it. I agree finding compromises is good. I think on this specific subject, when it's someone's just like body, it's pretty rude. It's a pretty rude thing to do. That's where I think the line is drawn. Like, of course, if like someone has like dirty feet and they keep dragging their feet on the floor and you're like, can you put on socks? You know, like it's just like a, you know, it's one thing that, but if it's just like a normal thing that happens that's not unhygienic or something, I think it's weird. But I get where you're coming from, you know? But this one, what do you say? You sound 100% yes? 100% yes what? That he's an asshole? I don't know. I think I struggle to sleep, and that's why I've started sleeping in other fucking rooms if like I struggle. I don't want to keep my girlfriend awake because I'm like fucking tossing and turning on my phone and stuff. But I feel people might think differently. People really think like, oh, I must stay in the same bed. Like, just a lot of people nowadays just get different rooms to sleep in. I want to do that because I'm a really light sleeper. So like, oh, that's team message? Was there a team message? No. But where are you at, Zombie? Oh, Zombie went back in the stream. I think I sent a message to Tio and I put like a funny gif. My boyfriend works 12 hours workday, so if I'm tossing and turning and unable to sleep, I'll just go out on the couch and I'm sleepy. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I want to turn this room into like a streaming room with a bed so I can like have my proper sleep. It's just hard to sleep when you're getting like disturbed and stuff. And I think it's like some people really stick to the point like you have to sleep with your partner. Or, you know, like we're not a real couple or something. And if you're having issues sleeping and you keep your partner up and she has to work, then fucking go somewhere else. Like, I don't know, just, is it that big of a deal? I feel like I'm not explaining well. I want to see people like convey it. You're the asshole here for keeping her up and then making it sound like the problem was that you couldn't fall asleep, when the problem is that you kept your girlfriend up when she needed to sleep. Yeah, I guess the way, am I asshole for not being able to sleep is not the problem here. It's am I asshole for keeping my girlfriend up when she needs to work? Yes, you know. No, that's a good point. It's a really mature person there. I'm impressed with the... Like, I feel like I detected the issue, but I was unable to like convey it properly. This is good. Yeah, don't use this tag on people distorting the facts and removing the real reason. It's immature and it doesn't work. Well, this tactic does escalate things and make it harder to unpack the real issues. Which in this case isn't that you couldn't fall asleep, but the fact that while doing it, you made such a fuss that you kept your girlfriend awake. You have no right to keep her up just because you prioritize your comfort above hers. Yeah. Well said. How would you like if you were in her shoes? Probably not very much. Why did you do it to her then? Because, oh fuck. Because I've never dealt with insomnia before. I didn't know what to do. And you didn't know what to do to wriggle. So you didn't know how to wriggle about not making a fuss for anything you're from sleeping also? Are you okay? Oh, what? Fuck. Where did it go? There you go. No, I'm not okay. My landlord barricaded the door to our house. We have to call the cops. Okay, what is this? I'm so autistic. Okay. I love how these oh no, woe is me comments all come after the person has been deemed an asshole. Yeah, I mean, I kind of felt bad with this like, I don't know what to do. But it's like, you know, you need to this is a learning thing from this for this person. I'm sure like they're probably gonna be like, yeah, maybe, hopefully this not like a whatever, but more of like, yeah, maybe I was an asshole. I mean, this comment makes it seem that you've learned your lesson. How would you feel if you were in her shoes? Probably. How would you like if you were in her shoes? Probably not very much. Yeah, no shit, huh? Hey, look at that, a queen sweep. But yeah, the way like the person said the whole like changing the wording of it to make it seem like it was my idea for just struggling to sleep when it's like a deeper issue. See, I can say about compromise. Yeah, for sure. I just think the other situation is not the same. I'm not gonna agree with you on that one. I can see it from a different perspective to some degrees. She could also leave. She struggles to sleep and needs the bed. It's possible for her to fall asleep on the couch easily. Yeah, I guess it's just if he's struggling to sleep, tossing and turning won't help. You're just keeping her up. If she's like, you know, why both suffer? I mean, like you said, if she can sleep anywhere, she could offer it, but she's set to stop. So clearly she wouldn't. You know, I think it's up to the person that's trying to sleep to just, you know, entertain yourself until you can slowly fall back asleep. This site is called muhashi.com/AITA Guesser. Right here. Close these. Myself telling my colleague that her son shares the same name as my dog. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so, but let's see. My colleague in her 30s mentioned today that her newborn son's name is Hunter. Ooh, it's a newborn. That's gonna sting a little more, I feel like. To which I automatically responded, "Oh, that's my dog's name," with no ill intention. However, she took this to mean that I was calling her son a dog equivalent to a pet, and responded, "Are you comparing my son to a dog? And so you're saying my son has a dog name?" She mentioned she didn't think my sim was appropriate. All I said was that my dog's name was the same, and she would bring it up with my line manager. Okay, come on. I mean, it feels a bit. I don't think that's bad. I would probably say like I just feel my dog as a person name. Like some dogs are called Sarah. Like, you know, that's such a non-issue, bro. Come on. Also to report him. No, her son does have a dog's name. I would say that Hunter is a person name more than a dog name. We're two different human beings. It'd be weird figuring out everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a stupid one. Am I the asshole for not letting my sister become homeless? My mom called me 2 days ago telling me that my sister, 16, was kicked out of home because they found weed and alcohol in her room, and she also got into a fight with her stepdad. My mom told me that if she comes knocking on the door to not let her stay. Why would you do that? What a shitty mom. Ugh. My sister did end up coming over. She was hysterically crying. I knew there was no way I was going to shut the door on her, so I told her that she can stay at mine for as long as she likes. I mean, she's only 16. I want her alone on the street. She's a girl too, man. Come on. My mom and stepdad came over unannounced yesterday, so they quickly found my sister at mine. They both were angry with me. My mom said I was disrespectful for disobeying her. My stepdad said that my sister needs to face the consequences of her action. I had to tell him to leave after my stepdad went as far as calling her a bitch. Wow. What a fucker. No, of course you're not the asshole. What the hell? What, are you gonna leave your 16-year-old sister? Yeah, that's crazy, man. Also, to kick her out and say, do not let her set your place. She has to stay outside alone in the like outside, like without a home. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's so unhealthy. That'll make you'll just make your kid resent you. That's how you like you go no contact, you know? The mom's that, especially the stepdad, calling her a bitch for what? For having weed? Ugh. Will I be the asshole if I didn't tell the woman I'm interviewing that she would what? Sorry. Would I be the asshole, or will I be the asshole if I didn't tell the woman I'm interviewing with she sat in ink? I'm currently about to interview for a GA position in my uni. The woman I'm interviewing with sat on a piece of paper while attempting to fix a copier. The paper looks like sticker paper, and the ink didn't dry. The paper had client's name on them. She's literally a walking violation of non-disclosure. I don't care, man. What? Of course, tell her. You're the asshole? Oh, didn't. Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, I mean, tell her. Obviously, my bad. I didn't read it properly. That's my bad. Yeah, that's my bad. I hate these. It's like, this person could die if I don't tell them something. Should I? Like, okay, come on, dude. Am I the asshole for refusing to rehome my dog from my stepson? So I, 25, recently moved in with my boyfriend, 30, of 2 years. And his 2 children, 9 and 6, from his previous relationship. I also own a 1-year-old American bulldog. All was going well until we discovered that my boyfriend's son is allergic to my dog. My boyfriend suggested that we try to find a new home since his son's allergies are really bad. I already told him it's unfair to expect me to rehome my baby for his child. I'm not gonna go here and say that like dogs equivalent to kids, like the same thing. Is there like another solution? Like there has to be another solution. Like you should have known your son was allergic to dogs. He's 9 years old and you didn't know? What? I don't know. This is stupid. I don't have an opinion on this. I don't think it's right for him to ask, and also I think like, I don't think it's okay for him. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing you figure out before. Got to be fake. There's no way. This is rage bait. You're the asshole. Okay, let's see why. If you want to live with them, rehome the dog. If you want the dog, find your own place. If you want both, you're the asshole. Allergies can be severe and can't expect a 9-year-old to be constant discomfort in his own home. I agree with that. But come on, guys. Like, you guys are adults, right? Like, weren't you? When's this? I wasn't blaming the kid, honestly. I was blaming the dad. How do you not know your kid has a severe dog allergy until now? Like, what? Yeah, you can't rehome a kid. That's what I was saying. Like, it's not equivalent. I'm surprised no one's mentioning the fact that this 9-year-old how did they not know? Okay. Yeah, I hope he's not like fucking wait. That's unfair of him to make me rehome my baby for a child. I'm being selfish. Remember, she moved in with them. That's true. Yeah. She comes in. Just move. If you really want your dog, because understand it's your dog. Like you love your dog. It's 1-year-old though. It's a 1-year-old dog. It's a lot of time I feel to get attached to it. I understand, but also like just leave then, because there's no other option. Like, what, this kid's just gonna die? Like, I'm just pissed at the fact that they couldn't discuss this before. Like this wasn't a discussion because like I understand that moving is a big thing. Like it sucks, but yeah, her being like, no, I'm not getting rid of my dog is also like, I'm just gonna stay. Yeah. It's a shitty situation though. That would piss me off to like, I probably like, what, you couldn't have told me before. This is embarrassing my boyfriend at the movies. I and my boyfriend went to the movies. We got the usual popcorn, drinks, nachos. So the movie was over, he said, let's go. So I stood up and started to gather my trash. Then I realized he was walking away from me and was leaving his trash behind. So I quickly called him over and motioned to pick up after himself. The whole walk to the car, he was saying that how stupid and... Okay, no, you're not the asshole. I don't care. The fuck. Clean up after yourselves, guys. And if he says something like, oh, that's their fucking job, who cares? I'm gonna lose it. The whole walk to the car, saying how spade embarrassing, I made him look. He said it's basic. I said it's basic manners to take your trash with you. Eric's argument was those are the workers' jobs. You go fucking asshole. Like, come on, just clean up after yourself. Clean up after yourselves, guys. It's etiquette. I'm allergic, but the Yorkshire Terrier is fine. Yeah, there's some, I guess there's some breeds that are worse than others, huh? No, yeah, no, I agree. You're right. Like, just thinking back, she's a dick for like, yeah, I feel like this should have been talked about though. Like the possibility, like, I don't know. It's a big thing to overlook. Am I this over yelling at my girlfriend to leave me alone? I don't see how this is going to go well, but I got home from my 30-hour shift. 30-hour shift? Tomorrow I'm going back to work again. What? What kind of... What? So I ate and went straight to bed. My girlfriend wanted to spend time with me and watch movies together. She woke me up. I told her I was tired. She woke me up again and told me she found a movie we could watch. I got really annoyed and yelled at her to leave me the fuck alone for a few hours. Yeah, of course you're an asshole. Of course she's kind of dumb. If you actually did a 30-hour shift, a 30-hour shift, is that even a thing? 30 hours. That's like fucking 4 shifts almost. Remember the 30-hour shift, I would know to leave them alone. But yeah, like talk to them. I don't know, man. A part of me feels like leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. It would be crazy. I would never talk to my girlfriend that way. Like, unless she woke me up 7 times, there's a point. Yeah, there's a point. There is a point. But to go to bed and she's like, I want to spend time together. It's like, no, I'm tired. Like, explain like I just did 30 hours. I'm like, you have to leave, like, to yell. I don't know, you're an asshole. Really? I want to see what people are saying. I think the way you scream at someone. Should you have yelled? No, but your girlfriend's pretty much saying that it didn't matter if you were tired and were just, or not, that was just plain mean. She couldn't think of for an answer. Yeah, but I feel like you give it a couple more shots before you yell. Yeah, I agree, she's dumb for being like, come on, wake up. Okay, I stand corrected, I guess. Did you have a conversation before you went to bed that you just need to get sleep? Yeah, I agree with this. Even if the conversation, I would assume she knows that Jim is usually asleep after 16 hours being awake. He did, yeah, he went from 0 to 100 really fast. Also, he's been awake for 30 hours. I'm sure, I think it's more nuanced than just like you're an asshole or you're not the asshole. You probably could have handled it better, but she should have been aware of the circumstances. Yeah, I guess. The thing, I think I just would do it differently, is why. I think I just, the reason why I said you're the asshole, that I could never picture myself just yelling after 2 times of being like annoyed. Like yelling, leave me the fuck alone to your own like girlfriend. Yeah, I could never see myself doing that. That's why I'm like, wow. Like, so that's why I'm a bit okay. Yeah, whatever. I need to see it. I need to see what yelling means. Like, you need to leave me alone. If that's yelling, or versus like, You leave me the fuck alone. You know, like, is what yelling at? Like, if he's yelling, like, come on, yelling at your partner over being annoying. She was being stupid, to be fair. That was really dumb. But man, maybe that's for buying a cake for no special occasion. What? 2 days ago, I saw a small cake at Walmart. It was only $6 and the flavor my family liked. Decided to buy it. I got home, my wife protested, saying, "You don't buy a cake unless it's for a birthday." She demanded a return for a refund. However, the seal was already torn off, and so the store wouldn't be able to resell it. Never much struck up at enough spite to let my children and myself eat the cake by ourselves. Not even a crumb for my wife. She has not talked to me since. She refuses to even sleep in the same bed. Are you guys like 3 years old? They deserve each other, dude. They deserve each other. Because, I mean, yeah, you can buy cakes. Also, what kind of weird arbitrary rule is this? But then to be like, we're going to eat it without you. And like on purpose, out of spite. Come on, what are you guys doing? I don't think he's an asshole. I'm going to say not the asshole. Wait, no assholes here? In what world? Because the Iranian yogurt is not the problem. No one gets to be upset over a $6 cake. What? Iranian yogurt? What are we talking about? Oh, this is a reference to something else. I think I remember reading this one. Oh, so like, clearly there's deeper problems and it's not about the cake. Yeah, I guess I could have read between the lines a little more. Something about me, but a long time ago I got a soap my ex spending $13 on candy from Dollar Tree. Was it because I was spending 100% of the money on the 100% of the bills? Which he had $13 to spend on candy from DT. Wonder if something similar is going on. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't really read between the lines. I just didn't like the fact that he did out of spite too after like eating with the kids. I feel like I'm able to catch these subtexts a bit more. Maybe it's because I'm streaming and I'm like reading and stuff out loud. Nah, the game is asshole or no. How are you gonna read into something that wasn't in the game? Well, it's about I guess, I guess. But I mean, when you the original thing about these is like people answer to the person knows if they're being an asshole or not. So, you know, if someone comes in and they're like omitting info and they're like, you see guys, all I do is buy a cake, and like turns out they've been trying to save money, and they're like, they get to go and just be like, you see, wife, you're an asshole. The shirt is red or blue. How did you not get purple? Well, you know, I think, oh, yeah, I get what you guys mean though. I'm cake maxing right now. I want some cake right now. I want some cake. Nice chocolate cake. My fans over saying okay Zoomer to my Gen Z daughter. I'm not a boomer, I'm Gen X. Okay. I'm personally excited for the day that the boomers are no longer relevant. I've been my whole life. That said, I think the whole okay boomer thing is kind of dumb and is a bit overused right now. When is this from? Who says okay boomer still? At least in my household. When a 16-year-old daughter was hyperbolically, Jesus, complaining about this old lady boomer at the pet's shelter where she volunteers, said okay Zoomer to take the piss out of her. She thought it was really rude. What? The 14-year-old sister kind of agreed. She also thought it was funny. Well, what was the this? Oh my god, this lady at my volunteer place, she's like really fucking mean, and he just goes, okay Zoomer. What's the context here? But it was really rude, and her 14-year-old sister kind of agreed. She thought it was funny. She didn't use the exact term, but she thought it was basically cultural appropriation. What? No, come on now. I mean, no. But also, of course, what is she complaining about? But if she's saying okay boomer all the time and it works, whatever, but what if she was like really actually complaining about something that was really hurting her and he's like, okay Zoomer. Stupid one anyways. What if I show up at my friend, it might as well if I show up at my friend's funeral. Recently, one of my close friends that I have known since high school passed away. I reached out to his mother the night, but found out he told me that I was very special to her because I was his friend and would always be welcome in her home, and she would give me details regarding his service when she had them. However, my friend's girlfriend has listed people who she doesn't want to be there, and I'm on that list solely because she's friends with my ex, who would probably be present as well. Man, this will if I show up anyway. Should I reach out to her and try to change her mind or console her? In my head and my heart, I would not feel right if I was not present. I feel very hurt. I would just rather act cordially and not speak to any of them. My ex and I separated almost 3 years ago, so I don't feel like this is the time to bring any of this up. I agree. I mean, I'd like ask the mom as well. Like, what do you think about this? Like, how would you feel? I mean, I feel the mom is more. I was more of like of a word about her son's funeral than like girlfriend. I don't think you're an asshole. Maybe there's some missing context again in one of these, but I don't think you'd be. This is weird. Especially if like if it's true that like it's been 3 years since they've split up. Come on now. I'd ask the mom just to make sure if like there's something you're missing. Like, did something happen else? Like the reason why I'm not on the list? I'd just be like, is there a reason I'm on the no guest list? And see maybe the mom be like, oh, that's terrible. Let me check with her and blah blah blah. You know, she probably can fix it. Maybe that's what people said. You know, your friend's family wants you there. You should go. Yeah. Yeah. No one's saying what I'm saying. I made this over king a car that was parked in my assigned spot. A little bit. What the fuck? Okay, let's see. I pay $85 a month for the spot in my apartment complex, and the garage is gated off, so random cars shouldn't usually get in. They must have followed someone through the gate right as it opened and took my spot while I was gone. I pay so much for the spot. A dickhead should not try to sneak in there for free. This is the second time this car has done so in the last 2 months. I took a picture last time. It's the same ass car. That's why I decided to key it. Yeah, you're kind of a dick. The fuck? What are you doing? Just tell someone and they'll tow it or something. You key the car? You're gonna get arrested, man. You're gonna have to pay a fine or something. Or pay the insurance. You're dumb. Keying a car is vandalism. Paying to get out of a tow is a lot more of a hassle and more expensive. Get better at revenge. Exactly. Thank you. Like, what the fuck are you doing? This has to be bait, right? This has to be fake. But this one for getting upset that my girlfriend won't let me help her write her maid of honor speech. I was like, what the fuck's a mo? What? Yes, you're kind of a dick. The hell? Why are you making this about you? Okay, right off the title, I'm already upset. But let's see. I'm going to a wedding this weekend with my girlfriend, the maid of honor. She's going to be making a speech, as is the custom, and I offered to help. She refused my help on several occasions, and I'm slightly offended. Why is this about you, you fucking douche? She says because I don't know the bride, but here's the thing. I do know humor. I do know humor. This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. I was a stand-up comedian for a few years, and she knows this. I understand jokes. I've also written a number of speeches, done public appearances, I've written 2 books. I know how to write. I know how to be funny. I know how to be funny. I feel like it could help her make her speech better, but she won't even let me look at the speech. I give it up and stop her my help. This is driving me crazy. Okay, this has to be bait. Is the post deleted? Not even. When was this? 7 years ago. You have to be trolling. You have to be trolling. Damn, it's hard to believe you're comedian if you can't see that you're a joke. Dude, no, this has to be a joke. How's someone saying like this has to be fake? Wait, I never claimed to be a good comedian. Where do you say that? Where do you see that? Is someone... No, this has to be a joke. This guy just sucks. This sucks. My idea's up for leaving my apartment with my heels on. Hello, Reddit. Hello, Reddit. I moved into my new apartment 2 months ago, and I don't get along with my new next door neighbor. It began last month when I was taking my new dressing piece by piece. I was taking my new dressing piece by piece, and for that I went through the corridor. After the second passage, he came out and said, "Are you done with with 2 heels?" Dude, this writing. I was indeed wearing heeled boots. I didn't apologize. Today I came back home for lunch and I found a note on my door that said, "It's not complicated to put on your heels just when you're about to leave. It resonates in my apartment. Be more considerate of your neighbors. Put my shoes on when I'm about to leave. I just get to my cupboard first to take my coat." Dude, if you're not doing it for 10 to 15 minutes, you're not an asshole. Like, this was a hard read. Okay, guys, this person who's wearing heels in their apartment when they're about to leave, allegedly, and this old fucker is like, "Stop it! Stop wearing heels. I don't like when you wear your heels because I can hear them." I don't think you're an asshole for wearing heels, especially if you're just about to leave. If you're in your house for like a good 10 minutes with your shoes on, okay, fuck you. But otherwise, like, no, fuck that. I don't even want to see the comments on this. It's a no-brainer. Am I the asshole? We're going for this for a long time. Jesus. Am I the asshole? We'll do 2 more. 2 more sets of 3. Let's do it. Am I the asshole for not letting my mom set up her trashy mobile home on my property? I inherited a really nice, cute house in a small. Wait, sorry. I'm tired. I didn't really read the first. What? So for not letting my mom set up her trashy mobile home. Okay. And I read a really cute house in a small, cute town in the countryside southern Poland from my grandpa. It's a nice place to relax and leave the city from it. Fuck me, and enjoy nature. Right now we have a family issue because my mom wants to move her mobile home there, and I'm not talking about a motorhome that's basically a truck with a house in it. I'm talking about those massive mobile homes that sit on top of cinder blocks. I told her absolutely not. No way in hell she's sending that up on my property. It looks trashy and will ruin the aesthetic and vibes of the neighborhood, and it's just ugly as fuck. And I want this shit on my property. I've been causing arguments with family members because they want it to end a lot. What? Having constant arguments with my family members because they want it to, and a lot of them are pissed because I'm the one who rented the house. She just wants to set her up to live there, or just to like keep there. Where is it now? Where doesn't? And I need more context. I don't think you are. Like, why does she need to set it there? That's just weird. What? I don't think so. You're allowed to have, like, I wouldn't want my mom living like in my yard. You know what I mean? But of course, if she was like, "Oh, I'm really struggling right now," or whatever, sure. But like, I don't know what I need more. Is there more context in the comments? Yes, exactly. There's mom with nowhere else to go. No, she has another house. She has another house and a boyfriend and other people to live with if those didn't work. That's not the issue here. Yeah, the fuck does she want then? That's weird. Yeah, fuck off. Tell her fuck off. Am I the asshole for not letting my girlfriend's son use her shower? My girlfriend's son is home from school with something like the norovirus. He's been sleeping in our bedroom. My girlfriend's son. Sorry. My girlfriend's son is home from school with something like norovirus. He's been sleeping in our bedroom so she can keep an eye on him and tend to him. When I got home from a run this evening, she was asking him to get him in the shower. Ask her if he was going to use the one in our master bathroom versus the one in the hallway close to the kids' room. I already knew he prefers ours because it's bigger and more room to flail around, but I couldn't see why she couldn't use the one in the hallway. Okay, the song she was like, "You have to go home and do it." True to form, he threw a fit about it. He's 10. Fuck with from what I want. What was mean? I forgot. But we can be cool with wondering if my bar soap has been near norovirus infused asshole.
The result, a heart attack.
I don't think that's bad at all. I mean, I would just say something like,
instead of waiting for me to get
"I don't have time to clean the shower right now. Do you mind just using the other one in the hallway so we don't share the same shower as him in case we get infected? And then I can clean it later." You know? So throwing a fit at 10 about what shower to use? What are you, fucking baby? Evan, how you been, buddy? Thank you for streaming when I'm busy instead of waiting for me to get back first. I don't even 43 months though. Thank you. Yeah, I get what you mean there with Bohemian. I guess if I mean he's already using their like he's already in their space. Like it doesn't matter what shower he uses. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's like people don't know how to talk. I think, yeah, he's already in their space. The shower, it's more about his stuff. If my bar of soap that he showers with has been near Novar's infused asshole, I don't think it matters if he didn't care otherwise. I think he's an asshole. Yeah, it's already like he's already done, and it's a kid. But also the weird the like the fit about the if he's saying the truth, they're gonna fit over to what shower you use is a bit weird. Yeah, I don't. I guess you can just adjust to it. Yeah, that's it's such a little thing to do. I thought at first though the reason why I was like, oh okay, was because I thought it was gonna be like you have to go home if you want him to shower. You know, been a busy day. I'm sorry to hear. You get to chill hopefully. Will I be also for excluding my childless daughter from my will? Uh, probably. The hell. I'm going to keep this short. I just drafted up my first will and I'll be sending a copy to all my beneficiaries that I will include in my will. I have 4 children. I love all of them equally. However, I have excluded my daughter from a significant portion of the estate. My daughter is childless by her own choice. And my daughter and her husband have good jobs and no debts to my knowledge. So my thinking is that they don't need the money that I'm leaving behind. I'll make sure the rest of children use the money for buying a house and setting up college funds for my grandchildren and ensuring their future. I understand. I understand. I understand the thought process, but it does feel shitty. I think it's something you have to have a conversation about. Yeah, and how much you're leaving behind for sure. I mean, it's enough apparently to save for buying a house and setting up college funds and stuff. But it's one of those things I think you talk to someone about. No, like just be like, or not. I guess or not because they could get it. I don't know. I don't know how to navigate this. I think. What would I do if I was gonna die? I just give everything to everyone equally. I think. I'm just gonna go. You're the asshole because I think it's weird to exclude someone. It's your daughter still. And also the childless thing seems like kind of like I guess maybe it's the whole like college thing. I don't know. I don't love this. Yeah, they're still punishing her for a choice that she has absolutely zero impact on you in your life. If you want your money to go towards certain things, set up a college accounts for your grandchildren. Don't exclude your granddaughter because she didn't give you grandchildren. It does feel the whole like no children thing feels a bit that there's like a pettiness, not pettiness, like but resentment. Just make the grandchildren beneficiaries if you don't want them to get more. I don't even know how that works. I'll be honest. Yeah, give the same parents the same cut, and then you give some amount to the grandkids. Oh yeah, that's a good way to do it. I didn't even know that was possible. I thought it was just had to give it all to the parents and they'd split it up like among them type thing. Yeah, that's a good way to deal with it. Whoops. All right, let's do one more. Then I go eat. Am I this for lying to my husband? I don't. My husband has health issues but refuses to eat healthier. So I decided to change his diet for him since I cook everything he eats. Did I let him know that his dinner didn't have salt in it and that he couldn't tell the difference? He spit it out. And said, "This is disgusting." He thinks I make it right or don't make it at all. This is a minute later saying it was great. He's been asking if I took out the salt out, and I always say no, but I had to tell him because I thought he'd appreciate me looking out for him. So I got a lecture online. I think food tampering is bad. Like someone saying like I don't like mushrooms, and they blend mushrooms in the food, and then they're like, "You like this?" Well, there's mushroom in them. I think that's weird. I think that's a bit weird. But to take out salt because he's having health issues, and he's like, Ew, like, come on. I don't think that's an asshole move because I don't think it's food tampering. She's literally just removing a bit of things to make it a bit healthier. I don't know. I don't think that. I want to see. I want to see. Okay. Apparently, I'm not the asshole, but people are saying. Well, I'm not the asshole. I mean, I wrote right. He can't make his own food. You know, that's a really good point. Oh, my music. How long has it been gone? The thing is, you like until you said there wasn't blah blah blah. Like that happens with like food tampering as well. Like, you know, I really don't like this. It's like, oh, I put it in actually. But to talk as well. Yeah, this is disgusting. Next time, make it right or don't make it at all. That's such a weird like. This sounds like straight up out of like an abusive like relationship. Like that's crazy. Yeah, cook your own food, you fucking dick. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. I was more like focused on the whole like food thing. But this is a big problem. This would turn me off so much. I might leave someone over this. I'm not gonna lie. He needs his chicken nuggets. So sure my dad would do. Ew. Am I the asshole for allowing my kids to use my girlfriend's stationery? What's a stationery? Oh, is it the... Is that what it is? So I've been dating this girl for a little over a year. I'll call her E. I have a kid from my previous relationship. I'll call her Q. He's really into journaling and has brought a lot of... I need to blow my nose. I thought stationery was a thing when like your baby and it's like it rotates. What's that? What is that? He's really into journaling and has bought a lot of stationery tapes and stickers over the years. Q wanted to do arts and crafts and asked me to go buy her some accessories for it, but I thought it wasn't necessary because he has a lot of them sitting around. So I told Q to just use them. When he came back from work, she was extremely angry because a lot of her pens were out of ink and things were not the way she left them. She left it. She made that to replace all of them and told her she was erecting because she just had some left. I don't know what a stationery is, but it's her shit. Why would you just assume that people can take it? Yeah, come on, dude. I don't even know what that is, but come on. Mobile, right? Mobile? Am I just over telling my wife that 24 is not young to lose a parent? It is. Some people lose their parents at like 50. Like my dad's parents are still alive, and he's like 60 something. My wife is 35 and I'm 40. Lucky enough to still have both my parents. My wife fortunately lost her mother when she was 24. Her het motet had been ill for... Het motet? Her mother had been ill for 14 years. Was hard on my wife, no doubt. I admire her for everything she went through. However, this morning she had breakfast with her family and the subject of late mother came up. As often people would say how awful it was for my wife and her sister because they lost their mom at such a young age. Oh, okay, well, I mean, they weren't like unable, like they're adults. But I mean, why would you say something? When we came home, my wife and I talked about it and told her that 24 isn't that young. It's not old, definitely. My wife was an adult when the mother was 52 when she died. It's not like she lost her mother at 12 or 6. To me, losing a parent at a younger, is it like at a young? She is. Oh my god, dude, learn to spell. Being under 18 is young for you. My wife's giving me the sound treatment. It's not a hill to die on to me. Like, it's not like, I don't know, is this a hill to die on? Like, well, actually, it's not that young. You know? Like, it's still young, but is this what the hill you're dying on, bro? Come on. That's such a weird, like, why would you say that? Yeah, exactly. Like, hello. Well, actually, you know. It's even worse because he's sitting smug with his parent. Dude, why is this music not playing? Play the fucking the playlist, dude. You're just playing the same song? Do you know how playlists work? It's shuffle. That doesn't mean there's no end. It's shuffling. It should be. Come on, man. Sorry. Anyways, let's do one more. One more for the road. Also, yeah, the fact that he's like, both his parents are alive, and he's like, well, it's not that young to lose them. Go fuck yourself. Also, just to say it, like, you could think and be like, eh. You know, but to say it, like, what does that accomplish? What, after you've said to her, like, after you've said, well, it's not that young, and do you think she's gonna be like, oh, yeah, you're right. Actually, it's not that bad. Like, what's the end goal with saying that? That's the thing. Yeah. Am I this for eating my wife's chocolate weeks, sometimes months after purchase? I will sometimes eat my wife's untouched chocolates weeks, sometimes months after purchase. I will always replace it like within days. If it's been touched, it's off limits. Whenever I do this, my wife thinks I'm an asshole. She says it's for chocolate. She's saving for a time when she craves a particular brand. I think that if chocolate has been untouched for over a month, it's open territory. Well, no, because she specifically told you that it's not open territory. I think that's assholey. And then based on the response so far, gifts are off limits. Yeah. As is chocolate she's personally purchased. This is chocolate that's bought as part of the family weekly shop, but specifically for her. Hello, specifically for her, motherfucker. The hell? It's her chocolate. Because the fact that she specifically said not to, like, why are you arguing with her about this? Like, the fact that it's like, I think that the chocolate, if this rule exists, if it's been touched over in a month, I decide it's open territory, which specifically says I want it. Like that's so weird, dude. That's so odd. I'd be livid if my personal chocolate was gone. Like, come on, just buy your own chocolate. Yeah, like after a month. Like, just go buy your own. Man, this is for not making my son's friend breakfast. Ooh, that sounds shitty, but let's hear it. There's this little girl, 10, who has been coming over the last few days to play with my son, 6. Okay, is this fake? In what world do 6-year-olds play with 10-year-olds? This seems like a big age gap. Am I wrong? 6 and 10? At 6, you barely know how to read. You don't even know how to read. Nor talk. With a 10-year-old, you're close to going to middle school. At 13, I was in high school. like what? Okay. Last night she stayed for dinner, uninvited, but whatever, she was there. Well, this morning after I'd made my son and I breakfast, she came over after we had long since been finished eating to play. My son, about 10 minutes after she arrived, came into the room and asked if she could make her breakfast. If I could make her breakfast because she didn't have any. I told him if she's younger, she can go home and eat. I didn't say this to him, but it's not my responsibility. And since I'm a single mom and it's just me and him, I buy food for the two of us. Those groceries are expensive right now. I agree. If you invite her to stay over and then make her food, sure. No, I don't think you're an asshole for that. I agree. like the fuck? You can't just. Oh, I missed breakfast. Like, what the fuck? I mean, if it's the thing is, the guy earlier said, oh, whatever, I don't care. It's better for parents, I feel. Yeah. But also, like, you can have a snack, but she's not gonna make a meal for her just because she showed up. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's that bad. I don't think that's that bad. Have you gone over to met her family? Not even to tell them about her wanting food, but to get an idea of what her home situation is like. That's a good idea. At least to know if like this poor kid's not being fed. Like, I think I'd just take the hit and feed her, you know? See, Helldivers 2 Warbond is so fucking fun. I love mech suits. People still play Helldivers? I had a friend whenever I sit over, they wouldn't feed me and I'd have to bring or go out to get my own food. Yeah, I think that's kind of shitty, but also like if it's like, of course, some families can afford to feed an extra mouth every time like you hang out. If you hang out like a lot and stuff, it really depends on the situation. But am I the asshole for not letting my son eat pizza? I was cleaning the house and I asked my 12-year-old son to help out. I asked him to do the dishes and he said he can't because of the cat law. Meaning if the cat is sleeping on him, then he can't move to wake him up. I was annoyed, but whatever, I was busy. Then I asked him to take out the trash. He said the same shit. And the pizza arrived and he said, ooh, I'm so hungry. And I said, nah, law of the cat. You can't wake him up. My wife and I finished the pizza. He was really upset and screaming. Told him he can't eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich. He pouted and went back to his room. He's sleeping now. Yeah, he's pissed, but I think I did the right thing here. Well, I wouldn't have never gotten it this far. This seems really shitty, but also like, why would you let your kid get away with a cat law? Like, just parent your kid and say, no, that's not valid. Get up. You don't let your kid get away with stupid shit and then punish them that bad. I don't know. You didn't get to have dinner? I don't love that. I don't love that. Maybe I'm just being funny, but he was upset and screaming. What kind of demon are you raising? Like, what kind of little shitty brat are you? Like, I think you're the asshole. Really, not the asshole. Why? Hilarious and creative. Dude, you're so epic. I was gonna say, it's a dysfunctional way to parent, and the screaming makes it pretty clear. He's joking. You let him get away with it. What I said! And then spring my punishment on him at the last moment and want him to feel good about it? Have you ever been penalized at a workplace for something you didn't know was a problem? Probably thought you were insulting him in his silliness. Exactly! Like, just tell him that it's not a valid thing to say. Tell him to get the fuck up and help. And so you're like, okay. And then you fucking actually punish him by not letting him have food? Like, it's such a weird thing. I'm so glad someone else said it because I thought I was being stupid. Thank you. But I love the people who are like, oh, this was epic. Are you chaotic neutral or not for evil? Dude, shut the fuck up. Yeah, like he's a 12-year-old man. Yeah, but it's his parent. Why'd you letting him say, oh, it's a law on the cat? Nah, dude, this is weird. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Cause the whole thing was like, oh yeah, no, it's people are saying not the asshole. I really don't like seeing the like, ooh, epic. That was epic. I hate this. Good job. Like, I don't like that. Where do people live in life as a meme? That's when they put like a meme of like Chuck Norris. You don't do chore does you. Like some cringe shit like that. Raiders. Oh shit, hey Raiders. We'll do some more then. We'll do a couple more. We're doing Am I the Asshole Guesser. So basically we read Am I the Asshole and we have to guess if they're the asshole or not. Welcome guys. Am I the asshole for refusing to buy from my brother-in-law's startup business? Absolutely not. Let's see what the product is. I've been with my wife for about 8 years now, married for over 5 of them. My wife's younger brother, okay, he's like 10 years younger than them, and his boyfriend have taken their cue from a couple of more successful businesses and have decided to try and start their own subscription-based soap service. That's such a like millennial. Well, I know they're 25. When was this? I can't check yet. I'll check after. Like, you know, like the Sasquatch like soap. They're actually really good at making bar soaps. There's the thing. So are everyone else involved in the natural soap industry. They're actually offering nothing new. So I think they're doomed to fail. Oh, that's kind of mean. I could be wrong and actually hope I am, but I don't think so. Anyway, my wife has been on me to subscribe to their service, but I'm just not interested. I've been using the same generic store brand of body wash for 10 years now. And while it's not all natural like my brother-in-law soap, it works for me. And she been, oh dude, support your wife's brother. Just buy it for 2 months and then like stop. I think that'd be nice to do. I don't like this. This is very cutthroat for someone that's meant to be in your family. My mom thinks that since her brother is family, I should at least give the service a try. Yeah, and you might like it. Just give it a shot and support someone, you know? I think you're being an asshole. Really? Overwhelmingly not the asshole. That's really surprising to me. Yeah, I guess you don't have to. But come on, what is it? How much is it that you just can't give it a shot? I don't think this is about soap. I think supporting your wife's brother. You come across a little dismissive. Exactly. That's it. I don't think you should feel forced to do anything or give their business money, so not the asshole. Is there any other way you could support them if you don't want to buy the soap? Share in the business, maybe? Well, what do you assume cancel without drama is a thing here? Why, like, a monthly subscription to buy something you don't want and cannot cancel without drama? Like, what do you assume that? Like, why would you assume that there's going to be drama? But someone made a good point here. It's his sister. If your wife really wants to support this business, tell her to subscribe. Yeah, that's a good point. But I do... Yeah, you know what? I take it all back by the fact that she could just buy it herself. You know what? I'm fully on the other side now. Why won't she buy it? What the fuck? That didn't even cross my mind. Because in my head, I think I would. You know, buy it to support. And like, if I don't like it, I'll just be like, just, you know, I didn't like the smell. Like, or it didn't fit on me. I didn't like it, you know? But why does what does he have to buy it? I bet she did. Possibly. Like, they both have to buy. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would have been brought up, right? Like, he could try it from her or something. See your reaction to it. You don't even have to lie. I could just say like, just the smell, the scent or something I'm really into. I'm more into this type of scent. You can just be like half truthful. You can say you don't like it, but not actually be mean about it. You know? I just feel that this, like you said, this was a bit dismissive. But someone bringing up like, what doesn't just she buy it? I was just like, yeah, I guess. I know, I'll take the L on this one. I don't know. I think the way he was really mean about it just made me feel like, come on, man, you're being a dick. Man, that's for not buying water for everyone on my dime. For my last year, I've been buying coffee pods, sugar, creamery, and water bottles for the store I work at. Why? Why even do that? My store manager, I was always done a paid out in cash in exchanges for the exchange for the receipt, so it was mostly a matter of convenience. Oh, okay. So you get the money back, right? This week I brought in a few cases of water, but was told the corporate was keeping an eye on paid outs, so she couldn't reimburse me. The fuck? I loaded the water into my personal vehicle, but had a few of the other employees complain that I was stealing, that they needed the water. Fuck yourself, the hell? Go buy yourself water. I don't think you're an asshole for that. What? It's on his dime? No, I don't think you're an asshole for that. That's weird. Like, what? Sorry, we can't reimburse you. I think you can, actually. Oh, we just don't have enough money at this business to reimburse the like $26 case of water. Like, come on now. Can you just get a glass of water from the tap? Maybe some place that the tap water is bad, but either way, like, first of all, sorry, we ran out of money. Like, what? Just make an exception. It's already bought. And then the other employees being like, I need the water. Like, just go buy some at a store. Like, the hell? How about that? How about we all get a fucking reusable bottle and we bring water from home? Like, what the fuck is this? Get a water cooler. What's stupid? My dad's over telling my sister she needs to stop dating younger guys. I have one sister and her last few boyfriends have all been very young. It creeps me out. Her last two boyfriends were 19 and she's 30. And she's went on several dates with guys aged 18 to 20. I said she's a creep and she called me an asshole, but I put my foot down and said I won't talk to her if she keeps behaving like this. Ugh. I think that's... The thing is, I feel the double standard here of her being a woman. Being older might make people say she's the asshole for saying that. But I feel like if a guy was 30 and dating like 18-year-olds, that's weird. I'm out of principle, I'm just gonna say you're not the asshole. Okay, thank God. Some people said she was an asshole. You're 18. Ooh. It's really young. Ew. And also to be defensive about it. I mean, I get it. I guess you don't want to be called a creep, but still, you have to like, Jesus, have some like, you know, at night, would you have no self-reflection? Like, and it's like, it's one thing, like you meet someone that's like 20 or 19 at a bar and you're like, oh, really hit it off weirdly. But to be like consistently dating the 18, 19-year-olds is odd. I'm 22, I feel kind of grossed out by dating someone who's 18. Yeah. Jerry Seinfeld moment. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my girlfriend from school. and I'm also 40, by the way. Oh, did you hear my fucking shoulder click? Would I be the asshole if I didn't tell the woman I am interviewing that she sat in ink? We've already done this one. Okay. Sorry. Am I the asshole for having my Tinder range set to 20 from 22 to 28? I'm 32. That's weird. That's really weird. That's weird. I don't know, the fact that you refuse to date someone your age, bro. A friend of mine saw my Tinder profile. You know what? It's my age range. She and her sister both said it's a d-bag thing to do, that I should at least include women my or age, close to my age, I'm assuming. I don't think it's bad. I find younger women to be more attractive, and they generally have less baggage. I don't see how it's any different than women who generally prefer an older guy. I don't know, going for younger just is predatory, like, usually. But I don't know, there's just something about the fact that he won't even consider someone his own age that's just like 3 to 4 years older. Ew, dude, come on, stop it. Stop it. Oh, man. Ew. Myself for refusing to put my girlfriend's name on my house. Oh shit, okay. Last year I bought a house in early February. It's been great living after living in an apartment for almost 2 years. Almost 2 years? That's it, bro? Okay, you fucking pussy. Anyways, I started dating a girl in December of last year. So I've been dating for almost 8 months and she wants to move in with me. 8 months moving in? I don't know, man. I've only had one relationship, like the proper relationship with Caitlin, and it was like online. So it's kind of like it wasn't like conventional. So I don't know, is in the dating world, dating someone for 8 months and moving in, is that normal? Is that too fast? Or is that fine? To move in? If it's a dating app, the other person is into it too, no? Like, you know, okay, wait. Okay, you're still on the last one, okay. Dating while marriage, then yes. Dating, no. Feels a bit fast. It's fine, normal. I guess it depends on the person. I guess I kind of saw my moving with my girl 5 months before we actually started dating. Before you were dating? I mean, I guess we're just roommates then. Okay, I'll read the rest then because you guys are already answering. She wants to move in with me. I'm cool with it until she says she wants to put her name on the house. Fuck no. Fuck no. 8 months and you want the name on the house? You're fucking crazy. The mortgage is in my name. I'd like to keep it only in my name to keep things simple. She immediately starts saying that I'm going to leave her and that's why I don't. 8 months though? What the fuck? Fuck no. Maybe this is some weird woman logic? Wait. Wait, I don't like that. I don't agree with this sentence, okay? I don't agree with this sentence, but like you're still allowed to not want her on the lease. Is someone gonna call this out? Can someone chime in and tell me what they think? Maybe this is some weird woman logic. Lady here, this is not woman logic. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I think I'm too woke for this. Woman logic. Another lady or not lady like. Okay, you guys are just okay with this. That- They're all such pick-me's. Two for Reddit, imagine. I just think saying, is this some woman logic? is weird, okay? I just think that's weird. Sorry. There's another one. Female here. Oh. Definitely is okay. I'm glad I'm not odd. Am I the asshole for wanting to attend the stepchildren Christmas? Okay. My father and stepmother used to host Christmas dinner every year with my two siblings and my half siblings. Now that my half sibling is married and has children, they have two Christmases get-togethers. The one that me and my two siblings are invited to, and the one that's just my half sibling's family. It makes me feel like our Christmas get-together is some sort of foster child charity event or something, while the get-together that they really care about is the one with my half sibling spouse and children. Anyway, since the get-together have been broken up like this, I have stopped attending. Am I the asshole? Oh. I thought you wanted, I read for wanting to attend, like, let me in type thing. Like, to be fair, we are welcome and treated well to get together and given nice gifts and such. It just seems that weird that the others aren't there, and then knowing that they will have their own get together without us a few days later. Again, it just makes me feel like we're more of a have to event as opposed to a really want to event. I don't. What? I'm too tired for this. It feels like you're just assuming. Like this feels really assumey. Assume. What you know? What happens when you assume? Make an ass out of you know. Yeah, I'm really struggling to comprehend this fully for some reason. Like, it feels like this is all in your head, buddy. Okay, my bad. Sorry. I need to be someone to clarify this for me. I'm a bit confused. Okay, thank you. Ah, shit, I did something bad, guys. Shit. Okay. Are your siblings invited to act on? Because didn't they say they? Do they do one without them? Is that what's going on? I don't. He says he doesn't want to go, but he's invited. So they do have one without them. I don't know, dude. I don't understand this enough to have an opinion. If they do have one separate, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't get it enough. I don't get the dynamic enough. I don't understand the situation enough. I'm too brain dead right now. I'm glad you guys are also confused, because that would feel stupid. Am I the asshole for wanting to fire my employee for declining a promotion? I hired her with the understanding that the company wants, aka expects, employees to move up in the position and responsibilities. Spend a lot of money training and investing in its staff. And I have this one employee that just hits the 2-year mark. I offered her a solid promotion with the $6,000 annual raise. It's good. She declined, saying she didn't want extra work, even though we had made it clear in the interview that her position was not a lifer position. She said she just changed her mind. Yet this means that we would need to hire someone else with no guarantee that they will know the software, client, etc. The way I see it is we might as well fire and hire someone who wants to move up. Really, anyone can do her job. Well, you won't ever see me siding with a company. Like, for the month, that's not a lot. Oh, you're right. That sounded a bit more. For how much extra work she's gonna get. But also, you won't catch me siding with a company, really, for not wanting to get, like, you know, like, unless you run company, then I'd probably would do it differently. Like, I don't see why they want to fire her, because what? Oh, because they have to hire someone else. Like, I don't know. This is weird. You have to hire someone anyways. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is like, because if they don't, what's the promotion? Is this a new position? I mean, I don't care. Like, oh, boohoo. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about your company. I don't care about corpo. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you. I don't care. Like, I don't care if this, like, I don't know what the etiquette is for employees, like, accepting versus declining fucking promotions. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it just, what, you're gonna fucking fire her because she doesn't want to get a promotion? Like, that's so weird. Okay. I don't know. Maybe that's a normal thing in the working world. I just don't like it. For end of the month. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't care if that's not like a etiquette thing, like a that's how the world works type thing. You know, Parental, I understand now. You just explained the last, the step sibling one, the step Christmas one, and yeah, it is a pretty shitty thing to do. It feels like, it feels almost like they're making a separate one, you know. Man, that's all for asking people not to post photos of my child at a wedding. Brother-in-law's wedding is coming up. His fiance is a Facebook mad, always posting live videos and photos. I asked my husband to ask him not to post any photos of me or my 2-year-old. I don't personally have a Facebook account, so he understands my concerns and said it should be a problem. Fiance thought I was being dramatic, but my child and husband is part of the wedding party, so it's to be expected. Man, they said it's not a problem. I don't know, like they just fixed the issue, isn't it? I think it is I mean, is it that hard to just cycle through the photos? But to me though, if I were them and I really wanted to post them on social media, I'd be like, well, we'll do one without you so we can post them. You know what I mean? Like I do want to share this is a wedding. Like, of course you want to share your wedding with people. You know, you want to share your wedding with people, and like a lot of people want to post it and show family that didn't make it on social media, and people, their friends that didn't make it, you know, people around them. I don't care about social media, but also like you can't expect people to just adjust everything because you don't want something. I would honestly just be super straightforward and be like, okay, we'll do one without you if you don't want to be in it, because I mean I want to send it to people, you know. And I don't think, because I mean they said. You understand that my concerns, and it shouldn't be a problem. So I don't know what the problem is anymore. You're not the asshole for asking. I asked. You're allowed to ask. Okay, you know you're an asshole. Sorry, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. What's the reasoning? You're also only because you're in the wedding party. You knew damn well when you accepted that honor that it meant you'd be in photos they'll want to share. What's a wedding party versus you're in the wedding party? Sorry, I'm not the wedding connoisseur. What is that? So go to bed. It's 5 p.m. Like groomsmen and stuff. I don't. How did they know this? Yeah, he's in the wedding. I know we said yes to being in the wedding party. We don't want you to showcase the photos from. Yeah, I mean I get that. Yeah, the kid, like a kid being at the wedding is like, you just don't have the kid there. But when she said that she doesn't want to be in pictures, I was like, okay, well, what do we do about this? Yeah, you know what? I didn't think about the fact that everyone's going to be taking pictures. Like everyone is gonna. You can't control everyone.
The result, a heart attack on a hook.
Yeah, that's stupid. I don't think you. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I think you can. Yeah, I think asking if something is not that bad. I think just as long as, to me, it's just the fact that they said it wouldn't be a problem. So clearly, they seem to come to an agreement. But I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't want your kid on Facebook though, like online. I understand that, but again, if the kid is in the wedding party. Like, who needs a kid in there? Like, oh, we need a flower, like a petal thrower. That's just stupid to me. I feel like I'd make a lot of my decision after I've already said my choice. I get so focused on one thing. Like, I was like, I don't see a problem. Then what's the problem, guys? Yeah, let's do one more. Hey, Katie, how's it going? Want to play Cash? Fuck no. Sucks. That map sucks, dude. I hate it. You just don't expose children. End of discussion. I especially now with AI. Wait, guys, wait. Let me check what map this is. Cash. Well, I'll check. Ew, yeah, that map fucking sucks. Garbage map. Maybe if I play it again, I'll change my mind. You're so good at CS. Don't try to butter me up so I change my mind. Nice try, though. Almost worked. Nice try. Am I the asshole for not giving my brother $50 for tacos? My brother and I decided to make a meal for the family Sunday night. 7 people. We agreed on tacos. I asked him to get all the ingredients and I would just split with him. He went wild and ended up spending close to $100 on ingredients for dinner. He was asking me for $50. That seems outrageous. I did agree to split it, and my brother does have extravagant taste when it comes to food. Maybe I should have expected this, but it's tacos, man. $700 on tacos? No shot. Well, you're making it for 7 people. I was thinking I'll give him 20. Fuck you, no, you already agreed to this. If you were so fucking gonna be anal about it. Wait, how do you spend $100 on ingredients though? For 7 people. You're agreed to it. I know, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. Okay, thank God. Like, I feel like this is something you should pay before. I know you might expect, like, well, tacos aren't expensive. Wait, well, when was this? 6 years ago. Ooh. I don't know. I tell him, but I'd pay it, but tell him, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, well, how do you possibly spend that much money? Well, to be fair, like, $20 on the meat already, right? We play on Thursday. I'll put your name down, Pumpkin. You should call me Pumpkin. You playing Thursday with CS? I like, what do I have to get up early for it? I'm not getting up to play cash. No offense. I'm not playing up to play cash. Playing up, waking up. Yeah, like, I mean, it's easy. Like, the meat alone for 7 people for tacos. For everyone to have enough tacos could be like $30. And you buy what, like like 3 packs of fucking like wraps or like hard shells. If you haven't had sauce, lettuce, tomatoes, I don't know how he got $100. But I mean, to refuse, I don't know, man. I don't know. What's early for you? 8 p.m. for us. I'll just get a 5th. If you don't have a 5th, I'll show up. Looking too far west. Yeah, it doesn't look very good. Hey Zero, yeah, you're super late. We're playing these 2 and I'm gonna go. That does not sound good. Am I the asshole for implying my wife looked better before she gave birth? I'm just gonna go, you're the asshole. I want to read it though. Speak the language of love, thank you. What did I say? That I might be there. Maybe I'll show up. It's the most flippant thing. Is flippant the word? Games are alright, Zero. I think this is the highlight of my stream. This bit. So my wife gave birth 10 months ago, and ever since she's been posting her body online with tons of hashtags. She always goes to the gym now. Wait, sorry. My wife gave birth 10 months ago, and ever since then, she's been posting her body online with tons of hashtags. Why is this relevant? She always goes to the gym now and has been picky with eating anything that she'll think she'll gain weight from. She's been joining and posting pictures on these Facebook mom groups. She keeps trying to look good, which she already does, but I do think she looked better before she gave birth. Wow, this has to be fake. She recently came back from running and asked me if she looked better before the baby. I just didn't answer before. I didn't want to hurt her feelings. I left and tried to say sarcastic answers like, you always look good, but she clearly wasn't buying it. Now she's talking to me saying I'm an asshole for hinting at the fact that she looked better before she gave birth, but I never told her to her face specifically that this was what I think. Why would she? Okay, listen. What is weird man logic? She recently came back from running and asked me if she looked better before the baby. Why would you ask that? First of all, everyone's an asshole as ESH. Never say yes. Of course. You never say yes, you look better. But also, Like, make her feel like pregnancy is crazy. It's a trap. Yeah, obviously it's a trap. I think it's a dumb thing to ask, but yeah, you should know that. And also, she's gone through a huge change in her body and wants self-confidence. In what world? But also, people need to not ask questions like this. You know, so a little self-awareness goes a long way too. But I think he's an asshole. Like, come on, man. I'm still stuck on him saying you always look good as a usual sarcastic answer. Yeah, what would he call that sarcastic? That fucking fat cow. Like, what the fuck? Being sarcastic. Like, I don't mean it. Like, this over telling my coworker to use headphones. For context, we work in a small space with cubicles. Every time this man comes in, he plays gospel music. How that's possible and sings along. Gospel music? Everyone else uses headphones and there's no problems. I asked him if he had headphones to use, and of course he responded no. Told him I would look in my car for some, and he said it was fine, not to worry. I'm at a loss because he turned down the music for a solid 5 minutes and continued on. Which is not the asshole. What the hell? I mean, out of everything, gospel music? Come on now. All right, one more, guys. One more. Do the headphones matter if he sings along too? Surely this person has like a little bit of self-awareness and wouldn't like put the headphones on and just like start singing out loud to this, right? The last time I've seen someone do that was a child when I was like 9 on the train. He was singing Crazy Frog out loud and I couldn't believe his mom was letting him. The crazy frog is and everybody dancing. That's what he was singing, and I was like, "But can you shut the fuck up? You don't even know the lyrics." You recorded and sent it to him. Oof. You see how cringe you look. Yeah, one more, right? Just to make sure we're good. Am I guys for shouting at a girl who slapped my ass? A guy, by the way, but I don't think it matters. Huh, what a woke. I like that. When dancing recently at a club I sometimes go to. I'm not averse to dating, but I primarily go there to dance. Started dancing with girls there and was having a good time. At the end of the dance, however, she, I think, trying to be affectionate, slapped my ass. I don't get angry often, but I was very at this. I shouted at her and asked what on earth she thought she was doing. She looked very upset at this and I might have gone overboard. She went over to her friend sadly. One of her friends came over and said that she thought there had been a misunderstanding and her friend liked me and didn't mean to upset me. She gave me the number of the girl if I changed my mind. I lost my temper, I think. I just have been having a bit of a hard time recently at dance to relieve stress. I don't think it was... I don't think you should be touching people's bodies without permission is really like the bottom line here. Like, it's just... Oh, my bad. I think my brain was still like stuck on the whole like reverse the roles thing. Like, honestly, personally, I don't think I'd find it as bad to me if a woman slapped my butt versus a man slapped someone's, like, a woman's butt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think I still on that double standard in my head. But no, you're totally right in not wanting to be touched by someone. Like, it's the most valid thing. Well, I'd be the asshole if I didn't tell anyone about my marriage. Pretty short one. I live in the US and got married. Hitched. Does hitched mean something different than married? Only one more? Well, the one more is a set of 3. That's why I said one more. It's a set of 3. No? What does hitched mean? I'm not English. I'm French. Married? Oh, it means the same thing. Oh, I was so different. Oh, okay. Pretty sure when I lived in the US and got married, wedded, a few months back after a long relationship, 3 years, a long relationship. Okay. I'll be going to my home country pretty soon to visit my family and attend some family events. My family's racist. My husband is black. Obviously, I love him and I'm no way ashamed of him or my marriage, but I know my family would react badly and I don't want to deal with that vitriol on one of my rare and relatively short visits back. They didn't know about the relationship. He knows they won't, and he knows they don't, and he knows personally why they won't. They don't. My God, I can't read. Okay, I'm gonna restart this fucking sentence. Obviously, I love him and I'm no way ashamed of him or my marriage, but I know my family would react badly and I don't want to deal with that ritual on one of my rare and relatively short visits back. They didn't know about the relationship. He knows they don't, and he knows pretty surely why they don't, but he expects me to just come out and say it regardless. Will I be asshole if I continue to keep my life a secret? Yes, you're the asshole if you do that. Like, you need someone to face your life. Like, you know, you have to accept your life. Like, what? You can't just, what? You have to value who you chose at this point. Hitch, I feel, is more spontaneous. I thought that was more like, maybe. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's like a slightly pejorative term for marriage. Pejorative is like out of my vocabulary currently, so nice try explaining things to me. Dumb it down a little bit. Katie knows. Spontaneous. I know that word. Yeah, that's shitty. I mean, I think people could express it better than I have. I'm conflicted on this one. I mean, I understand going to home and not having to fucking like have a big fight because your parents are racist, but are they worth keeping around if they're racist? like if you know they wouldn't accept your husband, like that's terrible. Like it's horrible. Like if they can't accept who you're with just because of their race, then it's like not worth continuing that relationship. Exactly, like you're married at this point. It's not just like a quick boyfriend, like a 2-month boyfriend. They've been together for 3 years and they're married. You're not gonna keep that a secret. Come on, man. This is for one to get rid of our new dog. My wife bought home a new puppy. 3 months ago against my wishes. I might not because it's what she wanted. That would piss me off. My son and her have become quite attached to the thing. However, he has become a nightmare potty training. Wait, sorry. The lack of punctuation. My son and her have become quite attached to the thing. However, he has become a nightmare potty training. He has become a nightmare. Period. Potty training is non-existent. He shits and pisses. He has now chewed our table legs on a new dining set. I snapped this morning and told her that she needs to rehome him, which led to a huge argument. I now have my son begging to keep him and my wife that won't talk to me. Do I keep the dog for happy home? Do I stick to my guns and ask him to rehome? I will add that I work 6 to 3, my wife works 2 to 11, so no one is okay. I thought he was gonna say like, I like to add that I work most of the time. You know, I make the money. No, so there's one of us is always home. This is a tough one because I mean the fact that she brought it without asking is like already like a for me. Like you can't do that. It's a dog is not just a toy, you know. You have to have a conversation if you're gonna add a living thing in your home. I'm gonna put not the asshole just because of that. If you willingly wanted the puppy and this is what makes you want to give it away, that's just how puppies act. Of course you have to puppy train it, but it's a 3-month-old dog, man. They're babies still. You need to train him though, obviously. But if he never agreed to it, it's really hard to say, like, you know. The number of people know that Opie did not want the dog. I would have lost my fucking mind. Guys, would it be crazy if we did just one more set of 3? Would that be insane? Would that be crazy? One more for the road? Yeah, just in case. Let's do one more, guys. I can say whatever I want. Just one more. I could do one more. There you go. Dolphin can do one more. Let's do it for them. Am I this for asking a bilingual person what language they think in? No. So I was in class yesterday and talking to my bilingual friend who speaks Spanish. He's very fluent in both English and Spanish, but Spanish is his first language, which he speaks at home. We were just chilling and I was curious about his thought process, so I asked, whenever you're thinking to yourself, like an inner voice, are you thinking English or Spanish? He just looked at me like I had 2 heads, got up and stormed off. Honestly, I was confused and didn't know what to say. Did I say something racist? Today I wanted to ask him what I said on the session that he'd still be mad, but he just was talking to me like nothing ever happened. Does anybody clarify my question was offensive and ignorant? Maybe just it sounded dumb. No, I don't know. People have asked me that a lot. People have asked me that all the time because I speak English and French. It's like one of the most common questions I get if I mention that I speak a different language on stream. And it's not offensive at all. Well, I wonder what it. Maybe if someone has like insight on why they were offended. You probably have a victim mentality, friend. Maybe there was a misunderstanding. Well, that's a big assumption, but yeah, it says. So we texted about it, and he said he felt it was racist at first, and went out and told other people about it, and they said basically the same thing you guys said. Lol. So he apologized, and we're cool now. Well, that's good. What a nice ending. Why would he feel though that was racist? You need to think for yourself a little bit. This is a valid question. If you speak to others all the time, I don't know how in what world you get offended at that, but whatever. At least they figured it out. Am I the asshole for secretly getting married a week before the expensive wedding my in-laws paid for? I mean, I guess. I'm assuming my in-laws were kind enough to pay for and help organize what was supposed to be my wedding day. A week before the wedding, though, I was having a bad anxiety at the idea of getting married in front of so many people. When I told my husband, he thought I didn't want to get married at all. When I told him I did, he suggested that we get married secretly before the ceremony, and if I didn't want to do the wedding, we wouldn't do it. That's what we did and told both our families once it was done. They were all instantly upset, and while we did go through with the wedding, my relationship with my in-laws hasn't been the same since. My husband is their only son, and they spent a lot of money to make our wedding perfect. Yeah, this is shitty. What the fuck? I mean, I have anxiety too. But come on. He suggested it plus anxiety, not the asshole. But they're both assholes. Have you considered that they're both assholes? They paid for the whole wedding, and then they went and got married before. And I know, like, I think a part of me thinks like, yeah, you know, like at least it still had the celebration and stuff, and everyone was there for it. But it's like, it feels a bit. Maybe the husband, but not her. I'm just gonna put you're the asshole. I want to like it. What? Like, yeah, they paid so much money for them. That's a lot of money. Like, what? Why even have the big wedding at this point? Like they said. And yeah, they lied to them. You know, they're still for having a private wedding ahead of time or feeling anxious, but I think you're just for telling them about it after the fact. What purpose was that supposed to serve? You had to know that was going to upset them, both because they've missed a ceremony and that they've put money down for a fancy wedding. And honestly, the time to bail was before those non-refundable deposits have been made. Though if you bailed and paid them their money back at rescind asshole status, I totally get the anxiety of being in front of a large crowd, but if that's the case, you don't have a large wedding like that. Yeah, exactly. Like, why would you even have a big wedding? Info, why'd you tell them? Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't love that. This should have been discussed much before all this money was spent. Wouldn't they get as much anxiety from a secret wedding compared? Well, it's just why? Why would they get more anxiety? I understand. I just think this is stupid. Like at this point, you need to fucking commit to it. Like, and they did it anyways. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe that's for not paying her tab. Throw away just in case I'm the asshole. You know what? I respect that. I don't want any trouble, guys. I went on date yesterday, and when the dinner ended, I asked if she wanted to come back to my place, but she wasn't feeling it. No big deal. When the tab came, I paid for my own, and she asked me if I was going to pay hers, and I told her I wasn't feeling it. Wow. Wasn't this because I got a text from her this morning apologizing for not coming over, but that she thought what I did was wrong, and in retaliation that wasn't really just, and she really wasn't just feeling that day. But we had never discussed anything about who pays the tab beforehand, so I explained it wasn't my intention to make her feel like that. No, you fully said that. You said this as a smack back. Smack back? Is that the word? That's so mean. You're such an asshole. Good thing you made a fucking throwaway account, man. Like, and also, the fact that it's because she didn't want to go to your place is so gross, bro. Ew, man. Like you can't throw it on the guys of like, oh, we never said who would pay what. One more that was too fast. Do you guys really want one more? Another set of 3 after we said the last one for the last 3? Can we even do that? Guys. Are we gonna actually do this? If you guys really want me to. It might be also for showing my girlfriend her bad driving habit. Oh no, what is it? Oh, I don't like those that are like, see, I told you. Like, I feel like this is a lose-lose situation. I want only one if you do one more. Okay, maybe we will. Show my girlfriend how to drive. When she's driving on a straight road and it's time to get in the left turn lane, she comes to an extremely slow pace to move into the lane and turn left. I told her that it's way too slow, but she insists that it's normal way to drive like that. What would she fucking know? He's teaching her how to drive. Okay, anyways. I say if you do that in a busy traffic, you will disrupt the flow of traffic and cause the people behind you to slow down more than usual. Argue you can merge to the left lane much faster, but she says that the people behind her just have to be patient. She says they're just assholes and they have road rage and they have to be patient. No, you're not the asshole. This is, what the fuck does she know? Why would she act like she knows? Why does she act like she knows? Like, I hate that. Like, no, you're wrong. I don't know how to drive, but you're wrong. This title is kind of off, but I think it's just to explain to her that, explain her bad driving habit type thing. You're the asshole? What? For explaining? He insists that there's a specific way to do something and she just says no, no, no. How is he the asshole? You're trolling, right? Fraggle. What? But I mean, he's teaching her. Why does she have the right to be like, no? You know? I understand that she is learning, like you said. But if it was a like instructor in the car, do you think she would say, no, they just have to be patient behind me? I think it's just because she's like argumentative because it's her boyfriend. Like, who would I be if like my dad was teaching me to drive when I'm like 16, and then he says you can't go that slow because like people will like maybe rear-end you, and I'm like, no. Like, in what world? I'm done. There's no way you can change my mind on this. Sorry. Am I the asshole? I yelled at mom for using all of my medication. What? I, 17, have severe asthma and have emergency inhalers I need to use occasionally. If I don't have them and have an asthma attack that causes me to pass out due to my lack of oxygen, I will suffocate to death. I usually only need to have one to use before I exercise, but in winter I need them more often. My mother also has severe asthma and I always use my emergency inhalers, but she uses them all the time, and because I'm always out when I really need them. Get your own inhalers, the fuck? A lot when I was younger, dude, the way these people type on this, a lot when I was younger, that's not a sentence. Anyways, when I was younger, I wouldn't have enough medication during an attack and end up in the hospital. Recently, I got into an argument about her always using my inhalers and constantly not being able to breathe. She got super defensive, so I went on about how I never have them when I need them. She said, sorry, I'm such a terrible Okay, no, fuck your mom. Your mom's a bitch. I hate her. It's such a classic. Sorry, I'm such a terrible mom. Like, fuck that. This has to be a joke. Like, I feel like it's such a classic that it's like, is this fake? Also, how can you be defensive about using your daughter's medication? Like, you fucking bum. Buy your own. Will I be the asshole if I tell my boyfriend's friend that I don't want to hear her propose to... Oh, sorry, my God, I thought it was bad writing and I just don't know how to read. I don't want her to propose to her girlfriend at my wedding. No, that's fine. The fuck? My boyfriend and I have been engaged for a bit now. We plan on getting married in the spring of next year. With that, I was talking about the plans of the wedding with my boyfriend's friend while the others were playing video games in the living room and we're in the kitchen. The friend's girlfriend goes over to the bathroom. That's when she tells me that she wants to propose to her during our wedding reception. I don't want to seem selfish, but I always wanted our wedding to just be a day for my future husband and mine special day. Day we can celebrate each other. No, I think that's fine. It's one of those things you have to, ask And they ask and you can say no. And I mean, if they're an asshole about it, then yeah, like, you know, tell them to fuck off. We're already done, guys. That was really fast. That took like 3 minutes. Maybe we do just one more for the road. This is an actual last one. I promise, guys. I promise. It was way too fast. We got through the dilemmas like it was nothing. Just one more, okay? This is the last one. This is the last one. Am I the asshole for not wanting my husband to teach our future baby Spanish? I checked. I don't think we're done, actually. I checked. This sounds like you're an asshole. I'm gonna just click you're the asshole without even reading. Yeah. I'm currently 37 weeks pregnant and we're getting ready to receive our girl. The problem is my husband has recently told me he wants to teach her Spanish too. The thing is, he isn't even Spanish. He was born here but lived in Spain since he was 4 until he was 19. Now, if he had some sort of cultural family connection to Spain, then I might consider it, but he's American. When he initially told me at around 21 weeks, I thought he was joking, so I let it go. But now that he brought it up again, I told him how I felt about it. How exactly do you feel about it, though? I told him what I told you guys above, and that it would be hard for her because there are different languages. He started arguing that there are many kids that are raised bilingual and are very smart, but also feel like it might cut me from my child. I think it's fine. I understand that, like, I mean, he was there and from 4 until he was 19. It's his language too at this point. You know, he was raised in Spain. You know? No, I think that's fine. Why would you not want your kid to speak more languages? Learn with her. I don't know, like, this seems weird to say no to. Odd. I want my kid to be smarter. My this for being pissed at the secretary for forgetting my fruit delivery. Husband sent chocolate-covered strawberries as a surprise. I'm a teacher in the school. And I got them nearly 30 hours later, and they were warm and spoiled. It says perishable and Sherry's berries all over the package. No apology until I brought it up to her attention that it had been delivered the day before and had gone bad. She only apologized that UPS guy left them with the other packages. Shit's expensive too. Also, she says I need to have my husband email her next time to warn her. Like, WTF, I love when someone's solution to problems they made for you involves more work on your end. I don't know how it works. From what you're saying, like, does she see the stuff personally? The UPS guy left them with the other packages. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Is it her fault? Who knows? Exactly. I don't know. I'm just gonna click one of them. I wasn't even thinking it wasn't the secretary's fault, but I don't know. Let's see what the comments. Because I mean, it's hard to tell. Info. Okay. You have no real idea how busy the secretary is and what she was dealing with when the delivery arrived. Your husband should have not sent something perishable to school where he knew it would be delivered to a third party, not directly to you. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know, like... Actually, this is literally her job. She's supposed to make sure people get their packages promptly. Oh, it's the other side of the coin. It's a school, not an office. They're going back and forth, dude. Schools have offices, actually. Yeah, maybe the priority isn't to deliver some fucking food to a teacher from her husband, you know? I don't know. It's no. Honestly, I don't have like an actual answer. I just don't think there's enough info. I made myself for shutting down my daughter's business. Also, wait, no. Give me a second. What, you gonna eat the strawberries in class? When are you gonna eat these? Why would he send it to school? She doesn't work at an office. She's a teacher. She's a teacher, right? I'm a teacher in a school. When are you going to eat those chocolate-covered strawberries? During your break? I guess. Just give them to her at home. I guess it's trying to do a gesture and stuff, but it just feels like it's just convoluted for nothing. You live together, guys. I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm not like 100% on that opinion either. I forgot the teachers have breaks. I don't think we have enough info. If you do one more after this, I'm unsubbing. I can't lose money, guys. Well, dude, just finish this one and then we'll go. Am I the asshole for shutting down my daughter's business? My daughter, 17. School doesn't offer an online copy of most textbooks. Their textbooks are heavy, so whenever her class starts a new chapter, she scans the chapter in the textbook onto her tablet, uses the tablet in class. That's smart. People started asking her for copies, so she charges $5 per chapter. She has approximately 100 clients and makes around $600 to $900 a month. Whoa, and entrepreneur in the house. I didn't know she was doing this until I saw that she was making a lot of large purchases. New iPad, iPhone, new MacBook, nice clothes, door dashing food at least once a week, etc. When I asked her how she got the money for this, she told me. I told her that making money from her classmate isn't okay and told her to shut it down, and she threw a tantrum because it's easy money and because her dad, my ex, is fine with it. I think it's a matter of school policy at that point, right? I don't see the issue with this. Is this an issue? What are the textbooks? Because, I mean, I know you can go to school and sell candy and you get in trouble for it. I'll give this up if you continue. Guys, stop it. Textbooks are copyright. I think just for law or / like school rules that say you're not the asshole, we're telling you to stop. A lot of people are saying you're the asshole. Let your entrepreneur bloom. Yeah. That's a little bit not for your reasoning. What was her problem anyways? Oh, to take money from her classmates. That's her money. Like, all right, guys. We got a new round for auction. How many subs are we getting for a new round to start, guys? It's starting at 2 subs to do another one. I'm kidding. If it's not against policy of the law, then I think it's fine. Yeah. But I think it is illegal. Probably all in the book anyways. Yeah, they just don't want to have to bring it to school. I mean, especially $5 per chapter. That's not bad.
Hey, don't.
Oh, Mr. Freckles goes in with the 5. We have to do another one, guys. We have to do another one. I'll take Freckles sub. Basically, it's just a copy of something they own, common gray area in many countries. I think it's the fact that it's being copied. Oh, Fraggle's changing his mind. All right, let's do another one, guys. Am I the asshole for leaving fairy lights on in my room? I live in a suite with 5 other people on my university campus. My room has fairy lights that I just leave plugged into the electricity outlet and leave on all the times. One of the girls in my flat asked me to turn off the fairy lights when I leave my room for class or go back home for the weekend. She's very environmentally conscious and I generally comply with her requests like recycling the toilet paper rolls. However, it's a bit of a hassle to turn on and off the fairy lights every time I leave, since I'm usually rushing for class. To be clear, I pay hostel fees to the university, which covers all my utilities and food, etc. We're not renting a house and splitting the utility bill among 6 people, in which case I could have understood her request since it affects how much she has to pay. I refuse to be upset about it. Some of my flatmates took her side, but most are ambivalent about it. If she's not paying it, then what fairy light is? It's just like cute lights that you hang up. Fire hazard? Is it a fire hazard to leave lights on? Sure, it's a fire hazard with those crappy little lamps. I didn't even think about that, actually. This might be something people point out in the comments, like you guys. But yeah, I think if this was the reasoning, she'd turn them off. But yeah, I mean, you guys have changed me. I didn't even think about the fire hazard thing. I don't think it would be a lot of money. Like, I don't think it's a lot of power to keep those on. But like, if you've mentioned that it could cause a fire hazard, I've never heard of that myself. We could go through the asshole. Yeah, a lot of people say that it was. Let's see. Leaving something as cheap as fairy lights on all the time is a fire hazard. You guys are completely right. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's fire hazard. Yeah, you guys are right. I didn't even think about that. Fairy lights are considered like cheap. I didn't even think about. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Good, smart guys. Smart guys. But I wouldn't leave and plug. Like, to me, it would just be like a waste. Like, I wouldn't leave that plugged in because I'm not even there. What's the point? You know? It's hard to turn it off because I have to unplug them. Like, come on. Or turn a switch off, even. Yeah. It's for refusing to watch training videos if I'm not getting paid for them. I'm up for promotion at my food job service. Let me say that again. I'm up for promotion at my job, food service. I was sent an email with training videos. My manager asked if I received it, and I said yes, but not willing to watch training videos if I'm not getting paid for them. She said that she might not need to rethink promoting me if I want to argue with everything she says. But I'm pretty sure she legally can't force me to do anything work related if I'm not getting paid for it. No, she's right. I really don't want to work for free. No, but you might get fired. And I'm never gonna vote for the corpo, dude. I told you, I'm never gonna vote for the corpo. Yeah, and you have to get paid if you're doing work stuff. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think some states and stuff in like the US would be like, no, you're allowed. I mean, unpaid internships are a thing in the US, which is stupid. I'm pretty sure they're a thing in Canada too, which is dumb. Yeah, come work here for no reason, you know. Unlawful termination, that could be retaliation. It depends on the state, I'm assuming too. I think that varies. You soon get money. You let them fire you. Am I this for asking her to stop talking about her weight? Background, I'm on a college sports team. Weight doesn't matter in our sport. We have a wide variety of body types, from itty bitty pixies to tall buff Amazons. Okay. One teammate, let's call her Joanne, has a pretty similar body to mine. Slim with muscular legs, and because we're 18 to 22 years old women, there's a lot of insecurity about the way we look. While we were at a practice one day, Joanne was looking at herself in the mirror, poking her belly and frowning. I'm so fat. I mean, no, you aren't. You look great. That's not even to say, but it only matters what I think. Joanne pulls the same thing on two more teammates at different points in the day, fishing for a compliment and saying that doesn't matter. After she tells the third person that their opinion doesn't matter, I say, if you don't want your opinion, maybe don't talk about it around us. She gave me a look kind of offended and said, well, I was just saying. I know, like, you know, body dysmorphia is a bitch. And, like, body issues is a bitch, but stop making it other people's problems. Also, the fact that they're apparently the same build and she's like, ugh, I'm so fat. Like, that's shitty to hear for the other people. I don't think you're an asshole. Especially that she just said, like, and then she just dismisses everyone's opinions just to fish for compliments. Like, I don't know. It's ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? What I think. No, completely right. Especially like the fact that someone's like, that then people realize, like, if you're the same build as someone and you say like, oh, I'm so fat, then you feel like, and you're like, ew, I'm so gross, and you're just implying that they're gross too. You know? And of course, you can have your own insecurities, but stop vocalizing them. All right, guys. That was fun. I'm tired. I've been live for 7 hours and 40 minutes. How long have I been doing? Am I the asshole guesser? I've been live for almost 8 hours. This is a real life shift. This is not what I signed up for when I decided to do streaming. I wasn't signing up to do an actual job. Ew. If I subscribe, it will do one more. 5 gifted, and I'll do one more.
The result, a heart attack on a hook.
We got 2. We got 2.
Regal 12
What am I doing here? What am I doing?
Result,
Okay, we got 100 bits. You know,
Regal 12 gifted a tier 1 sub to Happy
we're like at
Jello
2.5. I don't know, guys. Subathon. We're just doing a fucking subathon at this point. I'm just a piece of shit. I'm like, guys. I mean, I can't accept money and say no. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Okay, one more. One more for real. One more for real. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. This is where Nugget gets his begging from. That's a good one, Katie. That's really good. Yes. Would you do a subathon, Katie? I feel like you'd have the same insecurity as me. Not to call you out, but I feel like you'd have the same anxiety as me, where what if no one subs and you stream for 5 minutes? Over in 10 minutes. Yeah, you're like, oh my God, that's so scary. You do this whole thing like subathon, guys. I would die. I would never stream again. It's over. Like you set a timer for like 20 minutes in your life for 20 minutes. Oh man. Bobby was a gifted, thank you. You know, 3, I'll take it. I'll take the 3. And 1 per post. Myself for not wanting to change my nephew's diaper. Ew. I wouldn't want to either, man. I was there when my cousin got his diaper changed one time. I think my like godfather was like, "Do you want to come help?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Come on." And I came and I was like gagging the whole time. Baby poo. Ew. I'm a child-free woman, but absolutely love and adore my little nephew. But I can't really deal with body fluids. Me neither. I'm so like icked out with poopy and stuff.
Oh shit! A tier 1 sub to Cisco ___
Fuck, that sucks. Sorry. Thank you for the 3 gifted. I appreciate you.
Jelekal Gris gifted a tier 1
I don't think that's how you
sub to
pronounce it. I think mine was better. Kajalekal? My ass, bro. Kielekal. Kielekal, right? Kielekal? I think I got it. Kielekal Gris. Gri. Yeah. Just say Kiele? Kiele, right? Not Gjele. Yeah, I can't deal with body fluids either. I've never had to babysit him for a long period of time alone, nor would I volunteer to do so for this reason. But it's never completely fallen on me to have to take care of his physical health. Whenever the family gets together, my sister needs help with her kid. A lot of people volunteer to change him. Then everyone turns their head towards me for my turn to change him. And I always turn it down. I say, I'm an aunt, not a saint. And then I get stink eye from everyone as if I'm a bad aunt. Ew. You didn't decide for your sister to have a kid, like, you know, it's like, nah. Okay, I'm glad it's overwhelmingly negative, like not the asshole, because 0. Wow. In what world? It's like Shelley. Oh, interesting. I did not expect that. What is that? Is that Finnish? Yeah, I mean, in what world? Do you expect like? I mean, I would hope a lot of other things, but the diaper change. I'm like gagging just thinking about it, dude. I almost gagged. Danish, I think. You think? You're not Danish? Yeah. This will for tell my daughter's mother. Okay. That I don't want to hear about how much she misses her daughter. Ooh. Due to her work schedule, my daughter's mom can only see her 4 hours a day through the week. And on weekends. The past week alone, there have been 4 times she was too busy / didn't have time to pick her up. Reasons given that were all straight up. That the reasons given, I can't speak. The past week alone, there were 4 times she was too busy / didn't have time to pick her up. Reasons given were that stayed up all night drinking with her brother last weekend and slept till 5 the next day. Had to spend the next day doing the errands she was supposed to do instead of sleeping, laundry, and a date. Told her I didn't want to hear it anymore. I'm assuming is what they meant. Since she easily could have prioritized seeing her daughter, and she starts calling me an asshole for saying I don't understand what it's like to be a single mom. What single mom without a daughter? What do you mean? You see her 4 hours a day through the week. I'm supposed to go parent for the record. Like, yeah. No, what? If you have the time for it, she can find the time too, surely. Flash, you not have your stream time next to your stream chat logs. What do you mean? You know, I know there's to be a single mom. She says to a single mom. Yeah, basically. Am I this for not telling my wife about my brother? I and my brother were inseparable. He was my best friend. We had each other's back. When my brother turned 20, he got into drugs and alcohol. Put them in my room to avoid getting in trouble. Our parents started to do room checks. Did a deep search in my room, found everything. I did decline everything and told them who it belonged to. I mean, to be fair, like, I mean, if they're doing room checks, it's probably because they know something's up. Like, oh my god, it was you all along, you know? My brother swore they were not his and they believed them. What? Are they fucking stupid? Okay, this is just I go to rehab facility and get help. I told them I did not have a problem. I told a few friends what happened and one of them offered to let me stay with them. I moved out and stayed with them until I had money to find my own place. I got a good job and I'm not speaking to my family since I was 18. Over that? That's crazy. Like I mean, no, I'm not saying like he's stupid for that, but it's crazy that a family got torn apart because some asshole was like, it was lying. And what kind of drugs were they? Like I doubt it was crack. It was probably just weed or something. And you know, I should put that as Starbies, criminal. Watch your mouth. You're sassy. She got upset that I never told her about my brother. Oh, sorry. I got married recently. My wife found out through my other family that I had a brother. She got upset that I never told her about my brother and wanted to know what else I was keeping from her. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's your wife, bro. How do you not tell her about it? Like, you're married. Not the asshole. If you're estranged from your family for your own reasons, then that's not anyone else's business. Really, dude? I don't know, man. I think it's like you tell your partner stuff. If she wanted to know about his family, she could ask. What makes you think she never did? I guess to me, to do this your wife is the biggest. If my partner had a whole sibling that never told me about it, even after we were married, I'd probably be kind of unnerved. Yeah, like family's gonna come up. Did she ever mention meeting OP's parents? What did they say then? And I mean, even for the tea, how would you not tell her? Like, yeah, my brother was a fucking asshole. He like, like, how would you not say that? Come on. It's like the closest person in your life. Like, of course, it's not other people's business, but it should be your wife's. That's like the one person in your life that everything about your business is hers also, you know? Okay. Oh, yeah, I've got a brother and don't talk to them ever and never want to talk to them again. Like, okay, then what? Yeah, but it's your... At some point she said you have siblings, surely. Yeah, that's like a first date question. It's his wife. I mean, that's so weird because it's like the one thing you share your whole life with this person. Why would you not tell them? And also, he said actually that the people are asking, oh, they never met the parents. No, because they haven't spoken to his family since he was 18. How does this never come up? Why don't you talk to your family? Like, it's pointless? How is it pointless? That's so important to know about your partner. Their past. How would you not know? Why would you not want to know your partner's past? Do you not care about knowing about your partner? Oh, how come your partner doesn't talk to their family? I don't know. Like, do you even know them? Do you even live with them? It doesn't lead to anything? Fraggle, grow up. 12 is the 12 in your name, your fucking age. Are you 12 years old? He's rage baiting? He could totally be, but I don't know. I don't think he is. I think you're all wrong here. Have you considered that you're stupid? Have you considered you're dumb? It leads nowhere. What do you mean it leads nowhere? Have you had a partner? Like, that's a part of your story. Like, it's like, I know some things could be like, oh, I don't want to talk about it, but like, you can't just hide it from your partner. You're hiding it. You're hiding a big part of your life. I don't see how that could be your point of view. You're the worst person in my chat. No, I just started like shitting on you. You're the worst person I know. I'll beat you up. You're hiding a part of your life you don't want to be part of anymore. But why would you hide it? That's just... Because, I mean, it could be hiding anything. Why would you... It's such a meaning... Like you said, it's meaningless. Why would you hide such a meaningless thing of your life? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me that you'd hide it. It's not shameful. It's like you're just purposefully hiding something from your partner. A whole ass person from their life. But if it leads nothing now, your partner... If it leads nothing now, your partner knows not to ask about your family because you don't have a good relationship with them. That's a very good thing for your partner to know about. I'm being rage baited. It's your life partner. It's just like, it's a thing you should do, is just share your life with them. It's like, it's so weird to just... No, wait, Fraggle's cooking, guys. Oh, that's my thought. Fuck, okay, let me know if you remember. There may not be anything to do about it now, but it probably greatly affected them and would help to understand what they went through and what they were, why they are who they are. Yeah, for sure. I don't want to be with someone that would purposefully hide things from me like that. You know what I mean? That's not only just a person. That's like a whole thing that happened when they're 18, and it's like a big part of their life that happened. Yes, it sucks, but that's what's what you do with a partner. If I were to hide everything that sucked from my life to my partner, then what the fuck are you doing? That's the whole reason you get with someone. Like, that's such a weird thing to hide. Like, imagine you just never told your wife your dad died because it was a hard part of your life you don't want to associate with anymore. Like, that's fucking stupid. This is the same thing. I think if they got married, how did the family never not come up ever? Exactly. I mean, surely they came up. What if this story is just fake? Like, are people talking about it? Let's see what people are saying. We read a few of them. How did y'all get married without even having a conversation about family? From where did she think you came? She didn't ask once when they meant the word they just dating about family, presumably. So what does it matter now? Well, that's what you're assuming. I don't know what he's told her about their parents. Maybe it's just not real. Let me go to this guy's account. That's it. One. Maybe it's fake. We don't have enough info on this, but we can't go around and say that, like, hiding the fact that you have a sibling is not weird from your partner. Why does it matter now? Sorry, I probably wasn't supposed to. Maybe I'm just too autistic. Point this conversation is not a concern to have. I guess. I mean, this will never happen to you probably, so it's like not a concern. But I'm still disagreeing. Yeah, the fact that it would have come up before is stupid. If he lied to her face, then it's even worse. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, this would be bad. If your dad died and you didn't want to talk or mention it, that's totally fair. But then when your partner eventually asks about your dad, you just say they died, and it's hard. You don't lie and lie. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you know. But yeah, that's what I said. Like, you never mention that he died because it's hard. He couldn't tell his wife, but he told the whole internet. That's true, huh? I mean, I guess it's anonymous or whatever. I mean, I had one relationship and got cheated on when I was 15, then broken up during COVID. This relationship shit is foreign to me now. Yeah, it's been a while. I get you. Well, the thing is, like, you know, someone you've been dating for like 5 months, like, you know, I wouldn't expect you to tell them that your darkest, like, secret or something that, like, your biggest trauma. But your wife. Yeah, I don't know. Made it to the almost 8-hour mark, guys. Full shift. Whoa. It's like I have a real job. Incredible. Let's go for the 8-hour stream mark. Guys. Those should be 12 hours. Ew, no. We should be working 4 days a week. Here, I said it. Oh, that's cute, Bohemian. You get paid overtime if you go over 8? Nope. I don't. You do 12 hours? Ew, Dolphin. I don't know, taking Katie's point here. If I was married and my dad died, I don't see the point of bringing it up. What's next? Does we just go, oh, I'm sorry to hear that? You're so autistic. Oh, damn, son. I was about to type it's autism and deleted it. I'm glad you said that. Yeah. You're so autistic. Have you been diagnosed? Or are you just saying, like, we'll diagnose you on stream? Fraggle? I'm knighting you with autism. Yeah, I'm diagnosed. Okay. You're non-derogatory. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you are. I gotta pay money, but yeah, the mustache really adds to it, huh? No, yeah, like, well, it's one thing to not bring it up, Fraggle. Like, you know, I don't want to talk about it a lot. Like, you know, you don't bring up your dead dad every week, but hiding it, like hiding your dad died, never talking about it, and like avoiding it is weird. And it's even weirder when you're hiding a sibling this whole time. Or even worse, it seems like, how does it not come up? Because he hasn't talked to his whole family. I'm not gonna go in circles over this. I'm not going in circles over this. Why bring it up? Because why do you not give a shit about what your partner's gone through in their life? Like, why do you not care if your partner's, like, your partner's dad passed away? Do you not care about your partner's, like, life? Like, that's the thing. Most people aren't neurodivergent. You care about this stuff usually, you know. I'm fucking with you, but it's a thing that people, you know. Also, your family has an impact on who you are. Exactly, like, it's your upbringing tells a lot about you. And if, let's say, like, I learned that like my partner's dad beat him up every day for like 16 years. That's like important to know. This is stuff usually, like, it's important to know just for your own safety as well. Like, it's good to know who you're dealing with. Like, what else are they hiding? You know? You guys are pissing me off. Don't even make me punch you. Besides being transparent with your partner, I guess it's good for yourself to let it out with your significant other. Let's just Miss Fig and do one more now. Fine, one more and that's it. It's over after, guys. We'll go to the 8-hour mark and then we're gonna call it. The partner's dad. I was talking about the situation here. Promise? Yeah. You tell me your trauma and I say, okay, kind of weird you to bring that up. Oh, and I'm your wife. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, I'm doing one more quick play. Mike does over turning off the Wi-Fi when my cousin watches Pornhub in my home. My cousin is unemployed. Dude, what a chud. He goes up to me and asks, he goes to me and asks for money or stay the night for a night or two. One time when he stayed the night in my house, I was browsing through Reddit and I heard sounds of porn in the room he was staying in. With audio. Listen to it with audio. I got really uncomfortable since my mom was at the house while my cousin was staying at my house for the night. And then turned off the Wi-Fi because that's the only thing I thought of doing. The sound stopped when I got into the room he was staying in. He was furious and screamed that he wanted me to turn on the Wi-Fi. I tried to talk to him about why if he wanted to watch Pornhub, he could use some headphones so I can't get uncomfortable. He said to me that he was leaving and hated me. I mean, what the fuck? What kind of, let me jerk off. Let me fucking jerk off. Turn it on back. Like, what? No, of course you're not the asshole. What kind of reaction is that? This is fake. This is so poorly written. Like, what? This sounds so fake. I'm not even going to entertain this one. Am this for wanting my son to be buried in the family plot? Is he dying? My husband and I came to the U.S. in our 20s and started a family here. We have 4 children. Back in our home country, we have a family plot in a cemetery that our entire family is buried in there. Oh my God, this writing. We have a family plot in a cemetery that our entire family is buried in. There's a plot for me, my husband, and all of the children. Our oldest son got married a few years ago. His wife is fine. Why would you say that? That's creepy. His wife is hot, by the way. No, I'm kidding. I don't think that's what they mean. They came for dinner the other day, and when I asked what they did that day, they told me they bought plots in a cemetery here. I was upset and reminded him of the plots in our home country for our entire family. He said sorry, but those were the arrangements they made. I haven't stopped thinking about it since the fact that my son won't be buried near me is eating me alive. What the fuck cares, dude? I called him yesterday and asked him if he was sure and told me to drop it. I can't stop thinking about it. My daughter told me that I was being pushy and acting like a jerk, but I don't want my entire family together. Yeah, you're being weird. That's weird. You're dead. Who cares, man? Also, if he wants to die somewhere else, it's his choice too. Why would he not be buried with his wife? His fucking wife. Like the hell? Odd. See the replies to this. You're the asshole. For how many generations do you expect family to ship corpses back to your home country? You're the asshole. Everybody gets to decide where they want to be buried. You can make a request, but you can't make demands. Your son and his wife are making a new tradition. You should be supportive instead of thinking of yourself only. As gentle as I can say this, you'll be dead. He will be dead. You will not be conscious. You will be a corpses. Doesn't matter what dirt the corpses are lying in, you'll be corpses. They made the right arrangements for them. It's nothing to do with you. It's not afternoon tea. You'll be dead. Is this fake? Am I the asshole for my family dog, for training my family dog like a service animal, even though she's not registered as one? Suffer from severe ADHD, mild autism. Fraggle. Pay attention. Sorry. I'm sorry. You said, is this me? Okay, we're good, guys. We're fine. We're fine. He said, wait, is this me? When family got our dog, I wasn't wait, so ADHD, autism, anxiety, and mobility issues. Isn't that a service dog technically? I mean, you're allowed to train her how you want, no? It's just that she might not be allowed in some places, though. When my family got our dog, I was in charge of training it. Along with the basics, I taught her how to alert me when I'm zoned out. Okay, I mean, apply deep pressure, find basic things often misplaced. Apply deep pressure, what does that mean? When I'm zoned, I'm locked in, my dog reminds me. I don't know. When my mom found out, she was disappointed. She said I shouldn't be using my family dog as my own personal servant, and that acting like my dog is a service animal, even though she's not registered as such, is appropriation. Keep in mind, I've never taken her to stores, told people she's a service animal, and made her wear the vest. She just helps me with tasks around the house. She's a very good girl, well trained, very smart, and has done wonders for my dissociation since we got her. Fraggle, is she an asshole? What do you think, Fraggle? I feel like it's weird. I think it's odd to train a dog to do all, like, I don't know. I think it's a bit weird. It feels like making light of something that people really need, but I don't know. Because, I mean, you cannot train your dog how you want, too. I don't fucking know, man. Just get a service dog, no? I don't think this is a question here. Wait, my family dog? When my family got our dog, wait, you're right. This is a family dog. I've been yapping for 8 hours. My vocal cords are fried, man. Did you hear that laugh? That was disgusting. Not the asshole at all. Does it hurt? I don't know, but I think it's the fact that, like, if you train your dog to like basically be your service dog with this the like training, then the dog is just gonna be like around you all the time. Like, it's not this family dog anymore. It's like your dog, right? And I think it's weird. I'm gonna go, you're the asshole. Really? Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. No one's gonna mention the fact. So that was a good point. This is the family dog. People are really focused on this appropriation thing. No, but the guy, guys, is a family. Okay, well, I mean, if it just knows how to do it, but also, like, I feel like family, like, training dogs are really, like, around their owners a lot. Okay, no, sorry, I'm wrong. Whatever, man. Your mom sounds awful. Your mom sounds like a bitch. Their comment was real. This one? Violence. These guys don't know what chihuahuas are, man. Want to see a good chihuahua, guys? I just picked him up from a nap. He was sleeping. Look how excited he is to see Papa. He's a good boy. Chihuahuas don't choose violence. Mwah, well, you're so nice. You're so nice. They're nice if you don't push their boundaries, okay? I was like, can I pick you up? And he started wagging his tail. You're the asshole. Fuck you guys. People don't understand Chihuahuas. You're really needy though. He's a needy bitch. Oh yeah, I know he was having such a big nap. I was like, hey puppy, and he started wagging his tail. I haven't seen you in like 8 hours. I've been streaming for so long. I've been away for so long. Yeah, post the next one. No, we're leaving. It's time for us to go, right? Oh, he's so tired. Oh my goodness. He's 4 years old. He's just a baby still. Oh, look at his eyes. Oh my goodness. It's just such a big day for him. Oh, keeping your eyes open is just so difficult. Oh, he sees something. He sees himself, I think, in the monitor. He's looking at himself. Who that? Oh, sorry. I didn't even hit you. Who's that? Is that you? Who that? He's really staring at himself. Yeah? Who's that guy? Who's that on the monitor? Is he really just... Yeah, he's really staring at himself. It's funny. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, I made him aware that he's on the screen. Ooh, big neck. Need to get you some of that life drawing of him as an emote. I think it's too small. Because it would be just this small thing that's like really thin, you know? You curious about yourself in the monitor? I'll show him in the mirror and he doesn't really care about his mirror self. I'll work on that tonight. Oh yeah, I'm excited to see if you can make it work. So nice. Thank you. Does not apply pressure? No, he does not apply deep pressure. Does not zone me out. Just begs for S words. Treats. Doesn't know that word. It's time to make you explode on the Zoom, but then didn't want to scare him. That's fine. Make us explode. I think it'll be okay. Ready to explode, Nuggy? Ready to explode? Let's do it. The fact that he looked up. Oh my goodness. I can't say it, Raggle. It starts S-N-A-C-K-S. Oh my goodness. Big day for the puppy. He just slept all day. Oh. Yeah. I can't say it out loud. He was doing this thing where he would basically not eat his D-I-N-N-E-R. And then, sorry, I have to spell it out for you guys because he gets excited. And he would not eat it, and then basically wait out for S words. And then, so he was starving himself basically if he didn't have S words. So we had to basically retrain him. So now he doesn't get to have S words. Oh, what's up, puppy? What's going on? You okay? Want me to let you go? You okay? Bye-bye. He just went, ah. he couldn't hear it, but he was he didn't want to be with me anymore. I don't know why he did that. His brain has to be the size of a chewed gum in there. I know, it's crazy. It's just like a tiny pea in there with all these little thoughts of like, I'm hungry and like, Daddy, give me a fry. Daddy, give me a fry. When I eat food, he just stares at me. He's like, give me a fry right now. Kaylin's eating right next to him, but he's like... Anyways, thank you guys for the support today. Thank you for watching me play like Am I the Asshole for like 4 hours. How long did I play that game for? I need to know real quick before we go. How long did I play this thing for?